Mad Hustle Sports. Shout out to the Ramen Noodle Babies and the Friday Night Content Creators.
It's that boy named Slave. I'm candy, escalate on 22-inch blades. A breast and a Gucci shades on my zigzag braids. Strutting on buttons, cutting low. Like a Southside fade, a superstar. We said bar, double, a bar. High class and bizarre, is this who I are? My fingers, wrists, and chest is this. So ice, voted, I tight it. Every day, icy, team, sipping lean. The pro represent thing. I'm candy green, looking clean when I'm out on the scene. Dropping screens in the whole world face. The Slim Dougal, South, know the North in the place. Drunk.
Yeah, y'all already know what it is. The Mad Hustle Podcast, man. You see, we came in with that Swisher House. R.I.P. Michael Watts, man.
R.I.P. to Watts, man.
Fellas, what's going down?
Man, it's been a busy year, boy. Been a busy offseason, man. Been a lot going on.
Wait is over.
A lot of movement, a lot of talk, a lot of foolishness.
Yeah, and we definitely gonna talk about it all. Hey, man, if you're on here, man, everybody take time to share, man. We on YouTube also, man. So, man, take your time to share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We about to go in. It's the Mad Hustle Podcast. And me, I'm Tristo. I got Deshae right there in the kitchen about to cook up dinner. I got Mr. Mad Hustle himself, Jamal. And then we also have our guest to come to give us some game from Spain. Something we need, Mr. Joe Byrd, man. Holla at us, Joe, man. What you got going on?
Appreciate you having us on. Have you on, Joe?
I don't think you can hear us, Joe. Check your ear. I don't think you can hear us. We can't hear you. You on mute on this end.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Come on, Joe, you making us look bad. Hitchcock, man. You know they gonna
y'all. I don't know what it is.
You know they gonna put the microphone in, Joe. You gotta have your shit.
Hey, let me
right,
drop. I'm
man.
gonna jump back into you.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. You get Joe right, man. Joe trying to
they gonna put the microphone in, Joe. They gonna say, yeah, see, that's the Hitchcock. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We gotta get away.
What you got going on, Deshae? Like, you know what you doing over there? What that is? That's some steaks?
Oh, that's the little pork chops right there. Some shrimp Creole.
Stay off that swine, man.
That's why I run 2 miles every morning.
That swine ain't no good for you, man.
I'm gonna get off of it one day, just not today.
It ain't good for you, brother.
Trust me, I get it.
Man, what's been going on, man? What y'all think about? Man, I've been hearing a whole bunch of foolish talk too, man. I hear people talking about they handing the state championship to DeSoto, they handing one to Duncanville, North Crowley. They done gave the championships away. Sock gonna run away with it. They just gave them all away, man.
Ain't no need to play the games.
Man, you know what I was thinking about today? And when y'all said y'all wanted to come on here, and I ain't even talk to you, Tristan, when you called me earlier about this. But right, so like for the last 10 years for sure, maybe like 12 years, because I'm gonna say Allen started it off. But in the years previous, the schools that had all of, with it being National Signing Day, I'm gonna put it in context. The schools that normally had the most amount of Division I signees was never the schools that was winning state. You had a couple of seasons here and there, you know, your Dallas Carter with your with them fools that was on it. You know what I'm saying? With the legendary teams that they had. Man, you might have had a Lamarck team in there. Man, you might have had like I said, until all the way up until you got to Allen, with just a whole bunch of Division I people that played, and then you know you won state.
It was more homegrown.
Before that happened, the teams that had all the Division I talent, man, them people was getting bounced in the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so now we under a misconception. It's a huge misconception that, oh, this team got the Division I people that they gonna win state. Like, that's never how it went until here lately. You know what I'm saying? So Big shout out to the people over there on the east side. Big shout out to Samples. Big shout out to DeSoto. But that wasn't what was really going on. And I think everybody got a very, very bad misconception. It's like, oh, DeSoto won state in 6A, and then man, they just gonna run over. You could just hand them the state championship. And I'm like, man, that's not really how that go, man.
Yeah.
That's not really how that go. You know what I mean?
Man.
Joe, good.
Joe, you good? All right.
I'm good now, fellas. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You good, man. Tell us what you got going on, Joe. Introduce yourself, because everybody don't know you. I know you're famous down. You know what I'm saying?
Chill.
Everybody don't know you, man.
Man, hey, look. So, man, I reached out to T earlier this week, guys. I just wanted to, reach out to the area and just let them know, a little bit about the recruiting process. I know some families are going through it right now. And it's ever changing. It's absolutely ever changing. And just give you guys a little bit of heads up. I don't know how much time you got me, penciled in for T, but I got a small little.
Hey, hold on, man. Don't act like you company, bro. Don't act like you company, bro.
I got you.
Come on, bro.
Cut the bullshit, Joe.
Yeah, there's like
go ahead and say what you got to say. If it's gonna take you all night to tell us what you got to tell us, take all night.
So,
man.
First and foremost, recently I've been, I got reached out to from this All-American Exposure Camp to help them with promoting, their exposure camps out here in Texas in the southern region, and it's been a pretty good process, man. I've reached out to a bunch of kids over the last probably 5 days to 7 days. I've probably invited about 150 to 200 different kids from our area, from the Houston area. Was out at the rated 5-star tournament last weekend, inviting folks in person out to this camp. What this camp is basically for your kids who are in the 7th, 8th grade, trying to get a name made for themselves, or in the 9th, 10th grade, who are really like that, but they just haven't had that opportunity on a Friday night yet. So these camps are they're built for you to make a name for yourself. They're not for offers. I don't want to sell a dream. These camps are for you to make a name for yourself, to get that buzz rolling, so that these coaches start paying attention. And I do have a little bit a different. I'm gonna talk about it here in a minute, about a difference between these camps, between exposure camps and college camps. A lot of these camps, they'll sell you a dream about you out here getting an offer and this, that, and the third. The reality of it is that you're gonna get a buzz rolling. If you go to an exposure camp, you're gonna get a buzz rolling, unless there's a 247 Sports UC report guy there giving you a write up after the fact. It's more so for you to be able to post on social media that you were a top 5 for that week. You were a MVP of the camp type stuff. So these things are really good for your kids. If you got questions after this podcast, please reach out to me about it. I'd love to give you some game. But what I really want to talk to you about is the process, man. A lot of these folks, they come out to these 7-on-7 tournaments. They come out to 7-on-7 tryouts. They come out to camps, and the first thing I ask them is, "Hey, man, what's your NCAA ID? What is your NCAA?"
They don't have it. They don't know what you're even talking about.
What you mean, Coach? What you mean? So that's step one. You get registered with the NCAA clearinghouse, the eligibility center, and play in AIA. That is a huge deal for me. Some people don't understand that NAIA is just as good as the NCAA as it relates to competition and opportunity. People will go get an NCAA ID and will forget all about play NAIA. Your grades may not be ready.
Man, hold on. So I don't like how this going, because I gotta back you up, Joe. You going too fast. Check this out. So Joe on here being modest and humble and a bunch of bullshit. Now we're gonna cut the bullshit, Joe. Joe is a professional photographer. He's a professional videography person.
Media, the whole media
conglomerate. That if you see my baby girl, you see Yellow Mamba, Joe is the person that made her commitment, her offer stuff. This is what Joe does. So Joe can't pump it to you because it's gonna sound like he's trying to hustle you out some money. But I'm telling you, you need to get with Joe anyway, so you can make your shit look professional. So before Joe go into what he's talking about, your first step before you even get an ID, you need to get your page looking professional. You need to get you some film. You need to get you some huddle. You need to get you some Joe, putting some graphics on your shit so it jumps out, so that you have a worthy. I'm gonna say I want to use the right word. A worthy profile to click on.
To your point about that, and I'm gonna let you continue after this, Joe. We got to remember that sports is entertainment at this point.
Absolutely.
We love sports for being the sport, but at the end of the day, you gotta be entertaining, and your page and your profile gotta be entertaining, and that's why you need people like Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
And film, and listen, film don't lie. And Jamar got to it. I was gonna get to that point anyway about it being, built up to the same way, but there's a right and a wrong way about doing that as well, and I'm gonna get there. But I do want to give a quick shout out to my guy Darren Woodard, Terrence Fisher, and T. Thomas out there on the Bport,
Brazoria County, B County.
Over the summertime, they did a great thing and had a camp out for them guys out in that area. I went out there and shot free headshots for everybody. We did a camp out for everybody for them to get some photos for, just so they can promote. And that's where it starts, man. Brandon does that a lot too on at BLD, with workouts and stuff. We'll go out there and work out, and I'll go out there and shoot pics. Derek Taylor go out there and shoot pics from time to time for the kids, just off GP, because at the end of the day, if we ain't giving them something that they're proud of, then we're not helping. So on top of that, this is how I approach it, and I want parents to understand it. How serious are you? How serious is your kid? Do they want to just post that they signed with somebody on Twitter, or are they really that serious? And what I like to challenge these folks at is, do you know who your head coaches are at places you want to go to school at? Does your kid know that? Do they know who their position coaches are? Do they know their Twitters? Do they know their social media accounts? And that's, I'll be honest with you. Right now I have 6 athletes who are under my consulting LLC, who either pay me to run social media or pay me to provide content for them to run their social media. And that is something I start with. Here's a spreadsheet. Get top 20. Give me the top 20 people you want to go to school at. Go do your research. Get their Twitter accounts. And once you're done, send it back to me so I can see how serious you are.
The other thing, and you walk past that, let's talk about it. You're actually vetting the information they're putting out and the way it's been put out too.
You have to.
And that's so important, because as a parent, you can do it, but how you're not talking to people on both sides of the fence. And by you talking to people on both sides of the fence.
Y'all moving too fast. We got people that don't understand the word that y'all speaking of. So the big topic, and everybody wants to be in the know every day, is everybody talks about committable and uncommittable. What Joe is telling you about right now is this. Look, you should not be getting catfished in 2025, 2026. You should, if a coach reaches out to you, you should go directly to that website of that particular school and look that coach up. You should be able, nobody's getting uncommittable offers anymore. We're gonna stop this bullshit.
Right.
Check this out. Y'all are lying. It ain't no uncommittable offer, because if a coach is calling you every day, if they sending for your transcripts, if they pulling up to the school for you, you are getting recruited by that school.
Facts.
Until you see that, you're not getting recruited by that school.
Facts.
That's when you getting recruited. When they're calling you, when they're emailing you, when they're in your Twitter inbox, when they're reaching out for your transcript, when they pulling up to the school. And I'm gonna tell you, the only people that got to be worried about uncommittable offers is you renegade parents that want to go off on your own and do everything by yourself. So you tell them coaches help you, and you find yourself in a bad situation. So you don't need no coach. You don't
need a bad contract, because that's all he's getting.
That's a whole nother story.
Trying to politic your way through the process.
We gonna stop blaming everybody. We're gonna look at the man in the mirror, and we gonna stop beating around the bush. The committable and uncommittable offer. Joe is telling you, hey, he run what he run. He from Hitchcock, right? My little homeboy. I didn't call him and say, hey, Joe, give me some free shit, this and that, this and that. Hey, Joe, I'm sending you that money. Man, this is what you need to do. You got to invest in your kid. And that's what that is.
And man, hey, shout out to my boy Mark Henry on here. I mean, I just seen him pop in. He been a real one. I met him last year at the You Are Athlete camp, and he been pushing my son's stuff since I met him. So shout out to him for keeping it real, man. He said he was going to take care of him, and I appreciate you, Mark. But on top of that, I want to talk about another thing, because we're talking about social media right now, and how it could help and hurt. And what I really want you to understand, parents, if you're listening, first and foremost, if your kids, well, let me say this. First and foremost, you got to know the difference in the social media networks. If your kids are posting all their stuff on Instagram, that's great. That's wonderful. But that's where you build a brand. That's not where you get recruited. Twitter is where you get recruited at. If your profiles are not clean on either, you're wrong. And by clean, I mean, if your son's name is Grayson Byrd, but his Twitter name is G Glock, block, whatever it is, hey, he ain't getting recruited. Ain't nobody looking for G Glock. They looking for Grayson Byrd.
And look, and they know the ghost profiles too. They know how to go find one of your friends and find your real profile too.
So what I'm saying is, man, you gotta make sure your kids keep it clean, keep it professional. It should look very similar to like their name, grad year, position, their measurables, their GPA. And when I get off of this and listen to the rest of this podcast, because I'm very interested in the rest of it, I'm going to send a link in this chat window for a 26-page free, 100% free, 26-page recruiting 101 for you parents that I developed over the last probably 6 weeks. I don't care if you
6 pages again.
Free, coach. Listen, I don't care if you use it or not.
They don't. No, Joe is charging $29.99 for it, because if you say it's free, they're not gonna want it, Joe.
You're right.
They're not gonna want it. So just act like you paying for it, because if you say it's free, they're not gonna want it.
But it goes over. Listen, it goes over everything we're talking about. It goes over the difference in divisions. Division 1, Division 2, D3. What you can and can't do in these areas. The 10-7 rule. A lot of people don't even know what that is about the 10-7 rule. It only applies to Division 1 recruiting. But it's in that PDF that I'm going to provide to you guys. I'm not going to go too in depth there, but I am going to get back on track so that I can let these guys finish. I want you guys to understand the difference between camps, exposure camps and college camps. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. An exposure camp is for your middle school to early high school age athlete, 11 to 15 years old. Build his name, build his profile, build his social media presence, or her. I don't care what sport we're talking about, but right now I'm mostly talking about football because that's where my son's at. When they get to here, it's gonna be their first exposure to camp process. I'm going to say this, people will agree. Some people will say, hell yeah, bro, you right. And I had to learn this the hard way when my son was 9 years old. If your son goes to any camp, exposure camp, college camp, right, wrong, or indifferent, if he is soft, if he is a friendly teammate at a camp, he is going to get reps stolen. I'm telling you right now. If he goes to that camp and he ties his shoe in that line, somebody's going to steal a rep from him. If he drops his ball in that line, somebody's going to steal a rep from him. If he's talking and he turned his head like this right here, somebody getting in front of him in that line. These are limited reps you're getting at these camps. You have got to take advantage of every single one of them, especially when you go to a college camp. Because you might get 3 or 4 reps as a receiver, because you can show up to a camp and there are going to be 72 receivers and 12 defensive backs. Shout out to the DBs. And there's going to be 112 quarterbacks, 7 linebackers. You understand what I'm saying? There are going to be 22 running backs, 4 tight ends. The shit that ain't sexy is not going to be at these camps. So if your kid can throw the ball a mile, wonderful. If he is smart, even better. But if he's 200 pounds, full of muscle, get his ass on that tight end line and let him line up and be a dog. Let him line up and be a dog. It don't matter. If he's not the best quarterback today, that's okay. He might be the best tight end in somebody's program, and that's cool too. Because at the end of the day, money's money, education is education. And if we getting drafted, baby, that money's gonna come. So that's the one thing I want to say about camps. The difference in them is your ability to be able to get reps At an exposure camp, there's going to be a lot of people there. They have got to go and get their reps, man. And the coaches are going to rotate in and out of these people. They often know who the dogs are before they even show up. So if you get there and they're going to have like an MVP at a camp, or they're going to have an MVP of day one, or offensive MVP, if your son has no social media presence, he has no shot at getting that. Somebody tell me I'm lying in the comments. Zero shot.
So Joe, so what do you have to say? Because you got those kids, they out, you know, you got a line of 30 wide receivers, right?
Yep.
And then over there at the DB line is 10. And then so now you got the people that's, hey man, can you come over here, get some work? Let some people see your DB. What is the outlook, the attitude? I know you listen, like I say, you're talking to both sides of the fence. Or those kids that say, nah, I don't play corner.
Nah, so the deal is this. The guys that show up and they know they play defense, they know they play safety, they know they play corner, they don't care. Because they already know, bro. Like, they already know when they show up, there's going to be 15 defensive backs, 8 linebackers, and 112 people trying to catch the ball. They're going to get the most reps. So if your kid is a two-way player, wonderful.
Tristan, I'll tell you a personal story. I was at the TCU camp, and Gary Patterson told me to my face I had to go on the DB line. Now, what you going to do? You going to keep your tail in the wide receiver line, or you going to go over there at the end of the day? So,
from day one, we have preached one thing, and we keep trying to tell people, but they don't want to listen. And today was National Signing Day. Let's go see how many defensive players got signed today. The Rydell is what's going to get you signed, man.
Church.
The Rydell is what's going to get you signed, man. Because, you can get signed on offense. You better be Landon Callis. You better be Dylan Mitchell. You better be special. You better be special. You better be Warren from Iowa Colony. You better be Kayshawn Henderson from Willis. From Legacy. You better be special on offense.
You better be Saron Baker. But guess what?
You better be Ethan Booby Feaster. You better be somebody that's special.
But guess what?
That
we know what Rydell man can do. Rydell man got locked up early in the season, huh? How many games took Rydell man to man? It's Jaquan Snell for everybody that was slow or just got here. The Rydell man, one of the first Ramen Noodle Babies. He got locked up quick.
Little brother getting recruited now because he got that Rydell. They looking for anybody that got that Rydell in them. If you got Rydell in your bloodline, that's what they looking for. When we watch these national championship games, we watch these championship games.
That's because a lot of these kids are coming in behind the curve on offense. And I had dinner with a P5 coach in the SEC, and he said right now, a FCS or D2 receiver with production is better on the market than a 4-star receiver out of high school or one that goes to a school and then hits the portal the next year at the end of the day. So
you talking about a grown man to a kid.
Bingo.
He already got the program in him.
He been lifting weights and ain't been skipping out. You know what I'm saying? So we know what's going on. Joe, man, come on, give us some game, man. We listen.
I got a couple more things. So one thing I want parents and anybody can feel free to chime in, because I first and foremost, I don't want nobody on here to act like, oh man, he think he know everything, because I'm going through this. I'm learning as I go. But one thing about me is I'm gonna do my research and then show you exactly what.
Hey Joe, check this out. We ain't worried about them. Just say what you saying, and if they don't listen, you sleep good tonight knowing that you told them. That's
100%.
That's all we worried about.
So one thing I want folks to understand is there's a difference between an interest and an offer. I'm going to say it again. There is a difference between a college coach being interested in your kid and an offer. So what does interest mean to you? It's man, a college coach DM my son. He followed my son on Twitter. He sent us a letter. He sent us an email. And so what I want you to understand is if that email did not describe anything about your kid personally, it may not be what you think it is. And I'm not saying that to negate anything, because shout out to the kids who are getting them. But like, you got to understand these coaches, they got a board to build. They got a board to build full of 2027, 2028, 2029, and even 2030 kids right now. They have got to get on the radar right now. And so if your kid got a generic email, got a generic DM, got an invite, a mass email invite to a camp, shout out to him for getting on the board. That's where I'm at right now. My son's got plenty of those. But we've got very few personal ones asking us to come do this, that, and the third. And the reason I'm saying that is this. That interest is outstanding. It is 100% outstanding. But it ain't going to lead to an offer unless we continue to produce, unless we get Friday night films. Right. So you guys see me. I'm posting film as much as I can, whether it be from the season, which he got, he got varsity reps this year against Randall, threw a touchdown. Hold on, you muted, T. You muted.
Tell everybody about his first varsity rep.
Okay.
Story.
So first varsity rep, he was on the sideline, had no idea he was going in, and he got pushed out there with about 12 seconds left on the play clock. Told him to throw a go ball or a jump ball to Jacoby Jolly. Shout out Jacoby Jolly, 2028 receiver. Dropped it right in his lap. Jacoby went up and grabbed it, came down with a touchdown, scored a touchdown against number 1 ranked Randall at the time. The only touchdown we scored for that night. And it was wonderful. Like I was on the sideline with Deontay Foreman and Armani. And when he went out there, I didn't even watch it. That's how nervous I was for him. Like I just turned around and I told D and Armani, I said, man, just let me know. And then the crowd went crazy. And, they went crazy. Like,
no, he did.
Yeah. And I turned around and, it was a great feeling. But at the end of the day, like, it's still a team game. And I wanted, either he was going to get back out there and do it again or, the starting quarterback was going to get back out there and we were going to compete. And, it ended up being I think a touchdown loss or a 2 touchdown loss, but it was a great game up until about the third quarter.
Right.
So, these young guys in Tech City are going to be able to play some ball in the next couple of years, and I'm excited for it. But my point in saying that is this: you got to take advantage of every opportunity you get. And we got very minimal film that we can be proud of this year. And we got plenty of film that we can learn from this year. Point being, we played Iowa Colony the last game of the season, I think, and Grayson got in there. He started the game that last game, and he did well. I think he moved the ball well. He threw a couple a couple interceptions, which was 100% to be expected. Randall's Iowa Colony's a great team. Jaden Warren scored freaking 20 seconds into the game. He's an outstanding individual. Shout out to him and his family, Miss Raquel. But, my point in saying that is this: we got film there. We got film training. We got film at 7-on-7. You have got to record everything in today's world. And everything you record has got to be censored. Do not post anything with your kid training, playing, and it be explicit lyrics in the background. It be something that you wouldn't want a college coach to hear, because at the end of the day, they don't have time to listen to that. They want to see what your kid can do on the field. So when you post something like that, just know this: nothing is ever deleted on the internet. Nothing. I don't care if they delete it. Nothing is ever deleted on the internet. So when your kid is liking a post that you may not be proud of, that a college coach may not be proud of, tell him to stop, because they can see that. When he shares something, they can see that. When he posts something, they can see that. Everything is visible to these guys. And as bad as I feel about, not letting the kids just be kids sometimes on the internet, you got to have some control, parents. You have to have some control.
When you decide to become an athlete, now you got to think about this. I know people like, oh, it's just little league football. Oh, it's just junior high football. Bro, you getting paid fresh out of high school now.
Yes.
So this is a career path now. Now imagine if we was teaching plumbers, right? Could your plumber be bullshitting and playing when he was in the 6th grade? If he only got 4 more years, with 6 more years before he finna go get paid to be a plumber, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is career decisions they making. It's kids right now getting paid enough to where they don't even need to go pro. If you smart with your money, man, I ain't got to go pro, man. I'm finna go.
Right. And the landscape
hold on. Now let me play devil's advocate for you, because this is what they gonna say. Well, I just seen Joe Buck do it. Joe Buck 6'5", run a 4.340. He had 140 tackles, 16 forced fumbles, and he getting recruited by Ohio State, Miami, and USC. He can have NBA YoungBoy on every clip,
everything.
And it ain't gonna matter.
No, listen, Coach, his name could be Bucky 1212. He don't care.
What I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody.
Look, get what the scout said. One of the scouts said, he said, man, I just had to cut the music down. I just had to cut the sound off and just watch the football.
Yeah, but
if you like that, they don't watch it, though.
You better be that guy. You better be Jay Quan, goddammit. You better be Jay Quan.
And
you better be Jermaine Bishop. You know what I'm saying? You better be Jermaine Bishop if you got that on there. Like, the one thing I can say about my kid, right? She goes to a Christian school, so I will put up all kinds of posts. The stuff that she would post would be nothing like what I post. You know what I'm saying? It would be absolutely not whatever I would be posting. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to that. Like I said, if you are a 6'5" Mohammed and you are a freak of nature, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, right? But for the rest of us in the real world, man, we're gonna have to follow some guidelines, some rules and regulations to this thing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to treat this. This is Indeed. You are now on Indeed. Right? This is your resume, right? You are at a job interview. This is what this is, right? So all of this stuff that we going through, and it's crazy that Joe is the person on here, and this man, y'all not even understanding what he said to start this off with. That's why I was like, you going too fast. We gotta
bring it back because we slow.
We want you to slow down. Hold on, we gotta go to something, Tristan. Hold on. This man said he was giving out free headshots, right? It should have been a line all the way to the Beltway from over there. You get what I'm saying? And these are the things that people will be like, oh man, ain't nobody helping my kid. You got to do something to help your own damn kid, man. You need to do something else to help your own kid. This man is a professional. I pay him, right? I got Joe on speed dial. For I ain't paying for school. My kid going to school for free. It
feel good, don't it?
Joe got a lot to do with it. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Joe got a lot to do with it. So all of this stuff that he's telling y'all and giving y'all these tidbits, it's crazy as hell that he said he did this for free and it wasn't more of y'all over there. That's ridiculous.
I'll say this, and I want to leave it here in a second because I only got like 3% left, and I don't want to die and have to come back and all this other shit. But like there was about, I won't lie to you, there was about 72 people, Jamar T. Deets, that came out there, and about 35 of that 72 people were from that area, and the rest were from outliers. So 10 people from Hiscock, 3 or 4 from Tech City that came with us. Darren took a few over there that we needed to, that needed a ride, and they got their headshots. His wife Amari, shout out Amari, who took care of labeling everybody's name and taking everybody's name to make sure I got their stuff.
Well, that's a job right there in itself.
I 100% agree. But my thing is this: like I'm gonna leave it with this, and then I'm gonna join and listen to the rest of the segment. Register with the NCAA clearinghouse, folks. Register with Play NAIA. Come back to this podcast and look at the chat when I drop this link to this 26-page free document. If you don't agree with it, that's on you. If you do, wonderful. If you got more questions, ping me. At the end of the day, this is what it is. In today's world, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to get your kid a free scholarship unless you help that. Your coaches can only do so much. And shout out to the coaches. There's coaches that do help a lot, and I'm not going to go too much into that because I know that could be a whole segment. But shout out to the coaches in Tech City ISD, Coach Evans, Clarence Ward, and all them guys in Lamarck too, who are doing great things in our area. Because a lot of the times, folks will post about, oh, so and so came and so and so came, but there's a lot of times that we don't too. UT was in the building or Oregon was in the building, and sometimes we just run out of time to do that. But at the end of the day, they're there. And we appreciate it. So shout out to the high school coaches who are, are helping the kids. If you have any other questions, hit me graphic speakingly. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but at the end of the day, I'll make sure your kid.
He been the greatest. He been the GOAT for a long time. Joe, what I need you to do is put the package together. The whole, you know how you do the whole look. Yes, sir. Send it to me. I'm gonna post it on the page and on the Twitter. Gotcha. And I'll put it on the YouTube also. And then I'll put it in the comments in here because we're gonna run the rebroadcast tomorrow. So or Friday. It depends on how we feel. So everybody can get it. But see, I'm petty. If I don't see enough people clicking it, I'm gonna take it down in 48 hours.
I ain't mad at you. It is what it is, man. I appreciate the time, fellas. Y'all take care.
Man, appreciate you, bro.
Shout out anytime, Joe.
Man, this man just gave you $1 million worth of game. No bullshit. Like, no bullshit. I'm telling you, ain't no if and this a person that I use. You know what I'm saying?
We use.
My kid cried on her commitment video. When Joe sent me the picture and I sent it to her, she was, Dad. She cried when she, like, you get what I'm saying? So, like, man, people giving you real game, telling you what to do. Shout out to Darren Wood and his wife. They real organized. They had a whole little conglomerate going on over there. And we ain't getting enough people out there, man. We you know what I'm saying? We steady dropping the ball, and then when signing day come and you left twiddling your thumbs, man, you left looking crazy, talking about it's the coach fault, right?
Right. Well, I can tell y'all this, and I say this every year, and I need, if you don't do nothing but screen record what I'm finna say right now, just because you miss National Signing Day, don't mean that your journey is over. Man, it's 100 different roads to the same place. You can miss National Signing Day. I know more people that got signed after National Signing Day than on National Signing Day. Yeah, it's good. It's ceremonial. It's basically a exclamation point to your hard work. It's a good ending or transition part of your career to sit at that table and you took care of your business early. But man, the work get done after signing day.
Man, and in the climate that we in now, that's like, you know, today was National Signing Day. My kids signed 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? So it's we in a different world, different climate. Like, man, don't worry about what nobody else doing, man. Be concerned about getting your money straight. You know what I'm saying? You need to be concerned about getting your money straight. What we are starting to see is we have so many parents concerned about what everybody else is doing, what everybody else got going on. They're not taking care of their business. You need to take care of your business, man. You need to handle your business, man. You need to make sure that your kid is getting content. This is a content-driven world. Me and Tristan started our show off talking about Friday night content creators.
Friday night content creators.
So when we said this, you know, we crack jokes and we might shoot the bobo and shoot the shit, but at the end of the day, man, we're giving you news that you can use. And I know, you know, what Joe telling you is what we've been telling you because we use Joe. But we wanted to come from a person like that, so y'all don't think that we just blowing smoke.
And you know what? Y'all don't know, a lot of our partners and a lot of our plugs, they are reluctant to talk publicly. Joe been putting in monstrous work. Like, Joe been putting it down for a long time. I'm talking about even back when we was in a rap game. That's how far we going back 30 years. And he is humble. So that's why anytime I want to come on talk to the people, bet, come on. Because he has and he only gave y'all the tip of the iceberg. He did not give y'all the whole game. If you tap in with Joe, because it's not in his character to brag and say how cold he is. That's why we gonna tell you how cold he is. He gonna drop that info. You better get that info and use it. I'm telling you,
don't get on here talking about he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Because if you send that money and he get that Apple Pay, that Zelle, he get that cash out, he gonna have it to you immediately.
Yeah, and he's not about quantity. He's about quality. If he get overwhelmed, man, he'll lock that door. Because I don't want my quality to fail, and that's what I respect the most about him. But man, National Signing Day, man, we basically, you know, I don't want to call it overexposure, but with the exposure we got, we pretty much know who's gonna be sitting at that table by October. You feel what I'm saying? So it's excitement. It wasn't too many flips. It's like signing day, commitment day is more calm now because the business is taken care of before you sit there. No, you ain't. How many of them hat things? I ain't seen no hat things this year. You seen the thing?
Ain't nobody got time for all that shit. So listen. So when we gonna go back to the committable and uncommittable, right? So to all you kids, man, it's cool to get armfuls and get all of the offers you can get, man. Get them all, man. I want you to get as many as you can get. What I really want you to do, I want you to lock into a couple of them schools that you really want to go to, so you can go ahead and start talking to the people about the business. So we can get up on that board, so we can see where we at on the depth chart, where we can see where we coming in, so we can start talking about how much money these people got for you and what they got set aside for you, man, for you to eat with, man. This is a job interview. All of those being popular shit, we don't care about being popular. We care about the money. And the money is only going to come when the people feel like they have a legitimate chance of signing you. Nobody's going to
work study program, baby. We tell you work study.
So we're going to tell you about an offer, right? An offer is not something to be taken lightly. It's something that's very serious when a person shake your hand and say, Mr. Such and such, we have a full scholarship for you at the University of such and such, right? And they tell you that. That's not to be taken lightly, so you could go and hurry up and post it on there. So you got 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 25 offers, right? And you steady posting this week. You lost 6 when you posted the next 5, right? You lost 6 when you posted the next 5 because you can't go back to them because you bullshitting around. Ain't nobody gonna let you play in their face, man. It's real money on the line right now. Them coaches got mortgages that they gotta pay. Quit playing the game.
It's gonna be killed. Either get 8.
We don't live in a world anymore. We don't live in a world anymore where you could just, if you land in Callis, you got the whole world at your feet.
Well, the reason why
we got Jermaine Bishop, you got the world at your feet.
The reason why, Jamar, they keep complaining about it, but you can't complain about the same thing that's a benefit. And what they got to realize is your scholarship at any point could be taken by a portal player. You're not competing against the board of the high school guys, and that's what they're complaining about. And it's just a reality. You got this group of people that they tampering with, that they seen that they played this year. Agent hit them up.
I'm not. I 100% agree with you. What I'm saying is, you chasing after waterfall.
No, I'm agreeing. You got Texas State who already want you to commit, and you worried about running around to all these other schools when if you go to Texas State and ball out for 2 years, you're going to make way more money than transfer.
But I'm not even that deep, though, to say what I'm saying is you trying to get 60 offers, and as you waiting to get the 60, you steady losing 10 at a time. Is what I'm saying, because the people not going to keep on messing with you, and ain't nobody talking about no money.
Yeah.
You steady, you think you adding, but you subtracting because you got all them offers. Ain't nobody talking to you about no money. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no money.
You can't even official visit to none of them places.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all playing games, man. Hey, you need to, when these people talking to you, hey, coach, man, when y'all trying to get me on campus?
Exactly.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Hey, coach, man, when can I get on campus, man? When that OV? You know what I'm saying? We need to get on this. We start talking about some business, man. You trying to be popular and you trying to have more offers than somebody else, man. Hey, you need to get down there and, man, start seeing where you at on this board and see how serious these people is about giving you some money, man. You understand what I'm saying? And then you fighting against them grown ass men in the portal. Your mic muted, Tristan.
Hey, that's the other thing. You fighting against grown men in the portal, bro.
People coming from JUCO, coming from hard time, eating noodles every day, and you playing around trying to see how many. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
look, people getting told this right now. Hey, we got to bounce back. You know, when a P4 kid dropped down to a G5, hey, we got to bounce back, kid. We ain't gonna be able to, man, you should have committed early. We ain't gonna be able to honor that. They can say that they ain't signed nothing. And that's what's going on, man. Let me bounce back real quick. But hey, speaking of bounce back, this is something I ran across, man. Dabo done lost his mind. I need to run this real quick, and I just want to get y'all thoughts.
Dabo don't want to get with the times. He gonna have to get out the way.
But
man.
Now he doing the most right now. Let me just show you what Dabo got going on.
Assured Jordan that he had communicated to the agent that he wanted no part of this, and that his relationship with Jordan was more important to him than Luke Ferrelli. But that Pete Golding just does what he does. Quote, unquote. So at 1:30, Sorrells met with Luke face-to-face in his office. And Luke communicated to Jordan and to Ben Boulware that Pete texted him on Wednesday morning, the head coach at Ole Miss, when he was in his 8 a.m. class. And he said, the text message said, "I know you're signed. What's the buyout?" And he also, Luke said that Coach Golding also texted him a picture of a $1 million contract. Luke also mentioned to Jordan and to Ben that Coach Golding had Trinidad Chambliss call him from his phone, and that Coach Golding was there continuing to talk on his phone to push him to re-enter the transfer portal. He also said that Jackson Dart had reached out and called him. But Luke again assured Jordan that he had no intention of leaving. And Jordan kept me in the loop and told me the same thing. The GM assured Jordan that he had communicated to the agent.
Damn, nah, I'm telling the guys.
Man, it's the dirty game, man.
I ain't saying, I bet that's what all the coaches said.
You snitching? No, it ain't nothing like that. Damn, nah, I'm telling the guys.
Man,
Hey, Dabo say I'm sick of this shit. I'm about to lose my job over this shit.
Dabo, them people better in South Carolina better get that collective money together. And I don't know what you're gonna do. You better get you some tobacco going out there and get them tobacco fields. I don't know if you're gonna pump it in. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Oh my
but you better
God.
get some money going out there, Dabo, man. That ain't
Dabo
well.
Dabo done crashed all the way out, man. Dabo say, man, I'm telling.
Hey,
Dabo had a whole press conference. Look, if you look on YouTube, it's called Dabo Swinney Press Conference. And I hear it, I'm like, what Dabo? Because he been going out, he been going out since the NIL shit then came. Ain't everybody ignoring him. But we did that, like he reading off a paper, bro. I'm like, man.
You snitching? No.
See, this the thing. This the thing about Dabo and Alabama. Shit ain't been sweet since them. They ain't the only ones giving out scat packs no more. See, when they was the only ones giving out scat packs, they were putting belt to ass.
Hey, you see, that's why Nick Saban left. Soon as they made what he already do legal, he's like, oh, no, I'm gone.
Hell nah. Can't control it no more now. You know what I'm saying? Boys don't want that scat pack no more. They want that foreign. You know what I'm saying? They want that demon, the Hellcat. Don't give me the cheap one no more. So Deshae, where you at, Deshae?
I'm right here.
So what everybody been waiting on this to tap in on, right? Motherfucking 2026 realignment. They want us to, that's why they brought us out. Look, this is why they brought us out the beach. Look, Jamar, he was in Jamaica. Deshae was in Cabo. I was in Switzerland. We all chilling at the hood calling. Both phones ring. Y'all need to come on, man. We need to discuss what's going on. The group, going crazy. What's up?
I haven't took my eyes off of it. And some people were shaking in their boots. And I'm going to tell you this here. Money talks and bullshit run 1,000 miles. Now I'm going to tell you like this here. If anybody think they money longer than Barbers Hill money, I can tell you this here. I got some oceanfront property for you in Idaho, boy. You hear me? In Kansas, South Dakota, I got some oceanfront property for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oceans out there.
Man, I'm telling you right now, man, them people from Barbers Hill. So let me explain something to you. So I'm listening to them. So Alito moved up.
Man, Alito, man. Hey, you talking about money.
Check this out.
Go ahead.
Alito gonna be good in 6A. Alito is gonna be good. Newsflash, Alito's gonna be good in 6A. Right? So you have all of these people. I don't know if they pay attention to what's going on or what these perceptions be or what's going on, right? And they think, oh man, they drop down, they go up, this and that. Check this out. It was a team from Ruston, Louisiana. That's what Louisiana Tech is. They came across the border. They played Longview, right? Longview was in a district that they said was one of the most dangerous districts in the state of Texas. Longview played South Oak Cliff to the wire, right? They went up there. They played North Forney. They played Rockwall Heath and all of them different people. And man, Longview was putting belt to ass. Man, people went right over there to Ruston and got their nose bloody. Straight Rodell put on them. That same team from Ruston went over there and played Stephenville, right? A 4A school, and got that belt put to their ass. So for some of y'all that don't understand, like I said at the beginning of this, until maybe 10, 12 years ago, the schools that had all the Division I signees, they didn't win state. This is something new to the state of Texas. Like I said, shout out to DeSoto, shout out to Duncanville, shout out to them boys from the east side, shout out to Sock. You know what I'm saying? That now we have people that has the Division I kids that because for some reason they think if you got Division I kids, you're automatically going to state. That is not how this works.
That's not
how this works. That's not how this works. So now I will say this: North Crowley, and I felt like it was the fix was in when they put North Crowley in the district with Duncanville, but I seen it on the map, and they was all kind of south of 35 or 20, one of the freeways. So they was all kind of up the 280.
So that was in proximity, right?
It is, but it kind of skipped over some places and picked some other people. I don't know the politics of it, but I know money.
That Arlington got skipped over. That's the area that got skipped over for crowd.
Yes, and so they was kind of.
Hold on, who you said the shape?
The Arlington area, they skipped over that Arlington area.
District 3? This District 3, right?
Yeah, Alito gonna win that district.
But so I pull my map out, and I'm trying to see how Alito passed up all that football that was around them to go over there to the Arlington side. It's just me. I know, man, I always pass geography. You know what I'm saying? It just looked like, I mean, just pull up those schools and pull up where Duncanville, DeSoto, just pull up and just look at it. You ain't got to comment, just look at it. It looked like it's a little,
man, and so money talks and bullshit run 1,000 miles. And so I'll say this here too. And I don't give a damn. I can say what I want to say. After what happened at Cowboy Stadium, and if you don't know what happened at Cowboy Stadium during the state championship, I can tell you right now what y'all think is gonna happen. If you think it's gonna be South Oak Cliff, it's gonna be DeSoto, it's gonna be North Crowley, and it's gonna be Duncanville all at the state game again this year, you a damn fool. You a damn fool. And you know nothing about life. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You know nothing about life. You are lost in life. If you believe that all them people is going to state, and I hear them, they like, oh yeah, it's just a clean cut. And I'm not saying because DeSoto gonna be damn good. They had like 15 juniors, all them kids coming back. You know what I'm saying? Duncanville always gonna be good. I'm telling you right now, here today, it's gonna be a hard road for them people getting back to the state championship after the way they showed their ass up there at Cowboy Stadium. I'm letting you know that right now. It's gonna be a hard road for them to get back there. So you look, they put Alito right over there, and all of that's over there with them. They gonna get District 4 in the playoffs. So they probably will be on the opposite side of South Lake Carroll. You know what I'm saying? And everything else, yeah, they gonna put foot and ass in all them people. They gonna beat their ass.
You think they gonna be? Yeah.
They gonna. And
man, it just look like, man, it remind me how they used to do the Little League schedule, man. This shit it's kind of funky smelling.
Ain't no, all right, so go over here. Let's go over here. We live down here. You tell me how the hell Barbers Hill get put in a district and Crosby get put in another district, and that's like
it look kind of crazy.
Hitchcock. Crosby and Mount Bellevue is like Lamarck and Hitchcock.
Right.
So how does one go south and the other one go east? Come on, man.
It just look a little crazy.
It is money talking, bullshit run 1,000 miles. It is what it is. Now, as we look, it's gonna be the same people, man. Allen will be in the next year. Alito will be in the next year. South Lake Carroll will be in the next year. Coppell will be in the next year. Euless Trinity will be in the next year. Longview, North Forney, Duncanville, North Crowley. I don't know what Waxahachie gonna do. They lost their coach. None of them people from right there in District 12 gonna make no noise.
Shout out to the chat. The chat just say, look at 6A. How does Region 3 and 4 have both Austin teams?
Man, so what they did was that's to cover something up, because I'm trying to figure out how the District 24, I know that District 12 and District 24, them places ain't far from each other.
Yeah,
I know how to read a map. See, we didn't have Google back in the day. We had to read a map.
Yeah,
so,
you have to read. That's how I know. That's why I'm saying shit don't look right, because we was in an era where you had social studies and geography.
I done already followed the money, Kerry. Check this out.
A map, man. They don't even know what a map is, Jamal.
Check this out. District 12, District 24, District 25, and District 26, them people supposed to be together. Them people supposed to be together. That's supposed to be a region. You know what I'm saying? And you really could have took all of them people and put them in Region 2 and take all them goddamn, in Region, in Region 2 and take all them damn Cypress schools out of there and all them Klein schools out of there. You could have took all of them schools, 25, 26, 24, and 12, and put them all over there and move them, move all of them Cypress schools over where they belong in Region 3.
Hey, what North Shore? I need to find North Shore.
North Shore, where they at? They in 17. They in District 17. So that's what I'm saying.
Hey, hold on. Breaking news. I heard North Shore dodging smoke in that non-district.
How? Now they was trying to.
Hey, I can't say nothing. All I'm gonna tell you, North Shore people, y'all beat y'all chest, scream, holler, cap hard. Tomorrow is the deadline to lock your non-district games in. You can talking about it. And y'all can send it to the head coach. He know what I'm talking about. He ducked. Actually called him. He ducked it.
But North Crowley, they tried to play North Crowley. The people said no.
All right, I ain't got nothing to do with North Crowley. Somebody else called him to the square and they ducked it. You got till tomorrow to fix that.
Man, well, they going to play John Curtis from Louisiana, which
I ain't counting no more out-of-state games. We got to stop going over there, bro.
Well,
John Curtis leaving Texas, bro. We got to stop leaving Texas. If you ain't sanctioned by UIL, we can't play you. Because over there in Georgia, Louisiana, man they putting kids up. Come on, man.
South Oak Cliff going to play Carl. So that's what the people from Louisiana, they like, well, why they not playing Carl? Well, Carl playing South Oak Cliff the same week. These people got a whole district that they got to go play against, so they only got so many games. I ain't going to say that they duck no smoke. That just ain't been in there.
Man, look, we ain't got on this mug and lied yet. That's why they still watch us. Because we ain't known for getting on here lying. That means if something is said, that means something is known. And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to tell you this. Tomorrow the deadline to fix it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just looking at
it's some
my common sense. They should have put me in there to make these districts. So you telling me Houston Aldine and these people is going all the way to go. They're gonna have to go play Dallas people, and you could have took the Austin schools. You could have took the Austin schools and put them all in here, and they could have made their own down their own part of a region.
Yeah.
Man, them people, man. Hey, the fix is in. That's above my pay grade. Slide down. Let me look at District 16. So look, you take District 13, 14, and 15 out, and you put District 25, 26, and 24 over there, and you got a whole region. And all the people close to each other. Because a ride from Bryan to Austin, from Copper's Cove to Austin, from Killeen to Austin, from Lake Belton and Temple to Austin is not that far. That's not that far.
You saying they agreed on something then, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's some conversation getting made.
Man, I told you what the conversation is. You went up in Jerry Jones' place and you acted a fool. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling you now, I don't want to hear nothing about, man, they cheated us and this and that. I'm telling you now, they going to cheat y'all ass. There's going to be a whole lot of cheating going on. There's going to be a whole bunch of cheating going on. I don't want to hear no crying. Every time you line up, I'm telling you right now, North Crowley, South Oak Cliff, DeSoto, Duncanville, all the rest of the hood schools, boy, everybody you play, you better beat them 45-0. I'm letting you know now. You will not win a close game. You will not win a close game. You will not. You have to put foot in ass. That's what's going to go on.
Let's go local. We got to look at that District 18. Give me 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because that's what everybody want to know. We ain't cutting no cake. Everybody want to know, give me 1, 2, 3, 1 through 4. That's what they said. They said, Madhustle, 1 through 4.
So the thing was, I told people that Barbers Hill is going to win that district. And they told me I'm crazy, right? Barbers Hill just approved a bond for a $95 million athletic complex. They have an indoor practice facility. They have Exxon money out there. Behind the HEB, they have a huge apartment complex. So all the people from Deer Park have migrated to Barbers Hill. All the people from Baytown have migrated to Barbers Hill. Listen to me.
Do that Spurlock kid come back? I told you.
Man,
and I
come on, man.
From Galveston. His people from Galveston. I told you. I said, man, I ain't never seen a Spurlock too far.
The defensive lineman too. The defensive lineman. Then that kid that ran by the kid, the receiver that ran by that kid from Port Arthur Memorial on that go route. I'm like, goddamn, where he come from? I'm telling you right now. Barbers Hill.
You taking them one?
Barbers Hill. No, I gotta tell you this. Barbers Hill is on the verge of being an elito. They're on the verge. That's what they're going to be. It's going to be a powerhouse. And the only thing that's going to be able to stop them is going to be C.E. King or North Shore. That's going to be the only thing that's able to stop them. It's going to be C.E. King or North Shore because North Shore got
your expertise. So the 1 and 2 out of 23 will most likely play North Shore.
Dickinson and Barbers Hill is going to fight for the number 1 spot. Deer Park will be 3, and then I don't know what's going to happen with the CCISD schools. I don't know.
Has Fowles ever had like a season where they just wasn't even in competition though? I got to get a 4 spot to Fowles, bro. They have Springs. I'm sorry, Springs. I'm talking about Springs. But then after that, Fowles too though. Fowles lost their quarterback.
Yeah, I think Fowles and Springs gonna bang it out for that last spot.
So. You got Barbers Hill, but see, this the thing with the Deer Park and Barbers Hill game. That's gonna be a fight too, because I'm telling you, all those people in Deer Park have ties to the people in Barbers Hill. So the Deer Park people used to be the shell money, the shell 225 the Beltway. That was shell, right? Well, all of those people were infiltrated, right? And the Pasadena people came across the Beltway. And so they took over Deer Park. So you had Flight, right? The Flight took off and went out to Mount Bellevue, right? So, like I said, you got $95 million for a gym and some locker rooms, homie. So if you don't understand math or understand what's going on, them people are going to be very, very good. It's the highest paid coach in the state of Texas.
Depending on the quarterback play for Fowles, I can honestly sit up here and say Springs, Fowles, and Deer Park is a touchdown either way.
I'll go with that.
I can honestly, depending on if they got a legitimate quarterback play, because in Fowles, they got lines. They got the line, both sides. They got everything, but the offense they run is quarterback dependent. Now, we know what Dickinson going to give you. You know what I'm saying? Dickinson going to bust that pistol.
Early preseason, give me your Division I and Division II coming out of each region.
He said, Rodney say Dickinson versus Summer Creek, North Shore versus Deer Park, Atascocita City versus Barber Hill, C. King versus Springs.
Man, boy.
I got to post that. That boy, yeah, I got to post that. Rock. Hey, Kimfo, G-Time. Boy, you on your shit, boy.
Boy, that's going to be. And
yeah.
look.
Shout out to Goose Creek, too. Yeah, I see you, Rock. I see you.
So this the only thing. Summer Creek goes up to Division I this year over there, right? So, in my early, if I had to pick it right now, so fast right now, I would have Summer Creek and North Shore fighting for the region, which I can't go against North Shore just because they didn't won it 8 years in a row. Even though we watched Summer Creek put belt to that ass last year, and so That's your D1. In D2, man, I think it's gonna be C King and Katie in D2. And then you have Crosby ain't going to no playoffs. Crosby not getting in no playoffs, my boy. That's not happening. Hey, I'm gonna say this here. So coming from Region 1, it's gonna be Allen and Coppell. In Division 2, I think it'll be Alito coming out of there. Then in Region 2, I think it's gonna be Duncanville and North Crowley. And then I think in Region 3, like I said, it's gonna be the winner between King.
I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm not trying to look at C King, bro. I'm not trying to look at C King.
Well, you're gonna have to, I'm telling you right now, if to get out of Houston, you're gonna have to go through C King. C King could damn near book them some hotel. I would say this, I would go this far with C King. You could book you a hotel in Arlington for the state championship. If you C King for Division 2. That's just what I think.
That boy done got faster.
But they got some more stuff to go with him over there.
No, they got some more stuff to go. Remember,
they got some more stuff.
Remember that stretch? And this is why I love the podcast, because this is all documented. Y'all seen me picking C King. Once I seen after that Summer Creek game, I said, oh, they still figuring it out. But while they learning up here in the mind, physically, man, bro, they all finna come back. They all a lot, man, 90% of that team coming back, bro.
Jamarcus Houston. So Jamarcus Houston say the talent pool over at the A. Man, check this out. It's too many neighborhoods. I understand some kids done transfer. I heard all about it, right? Some kids left and this and that. It's still Tassita, man. It's still Tassita, man. And
you can't look over. A Tassita ain't no homecoming game.
Crosby wasn't raising hell in 5A. You know what I'm saying? And then of course you go down there and it's Lake Travis and Westlake down there, and then you know our boy will be back, man. Oh Elvis now, man. We're gonna be riding with Elvis.
Hey,
man.
Y'all better not sleep on Elvis. Y'all gonna learn who he is.
We gonna ride with Elvis down there.
Man, look, make yourself look smart. Go look him up right now. Cause I'm telling you, I will. I want to read. Look, you can go catch one of the Mad Hustle episodes when me, Jamar, Deshae, we watching the film, just trying to check him out. Shout out to what's his name, man? Gave us the game on him, man. D Hammer. Damone, yeah, from 247 Sports, Austin area, San Antonio area.
Man, so what they telling us for the DeSoto people already getting their shirts outbrushed for the state championship because they saying that they gonna come through there. My only thing when I'm telling them is, man, be careful. And the reason why I say be careful is because the coaching, I believe that 5A Division I is the purest form of football in the state of Texas.
Yep.
I believe you play for the name on the front of the you play for your town, you put on for your city. I believe most of those schools are places that play for the town, right? 6A is a transfer portal. Is what it is what it is. You got a transfer portal kids coming here, you got what you call it, transient people. You got all kinds of demographics of everything moving in. You don't know what's going on. In 5A Division I, you have a kid that might be playing for a school that his mama was a cheerleader at. His sister was the homecoming queen.
Yeah, they got coaching in 5A Division I.
5A Division I is not gonna be. So now I would pick DeSoto over Frisco Lone Star or Frisco Liberty. Frisco Lone Star.
Everybody in that whole district. But look, man, now it's man. And I hate to have to give it to people, pause, because you know when you give it to teams like, y'all should run through that district. They lose. And like a Frisco Lone Star or listen to that all year and pop DeSoto. But we seen DeSoto at their worst, and they're still better than most.
So that quarterback at Frisco Lone Star was only a sophomore.
Right.
And I just seen him come down and boom on somebody. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? So they have a guy that is a P4 quarterback, right? So now, of course, you got Soror coming back. You got some monsters over there, so they're gonna be good. But my thing that I would be aware of, Melissa, Lone Star, some kind of way, Highland Park stayed down, right? We Highland Park stayed down. So we still don't know how Highland Park stayed down. So then hey, money talks and bullshit run 1,000 miles.
Yeah, we call it bullshit to the corner now. Now we lying, just go ahead and let us know we lying, but now this shit don't look right. That's all I'm saying, bro.
So we got a dream matchup coming out over here. Now that Region 3 is gonna be must-see TV. You got LaPorte, you got Port Arthur Memorial, Beaumont Westbrook gonna be good next year. Beaumont United might be good actually next year too. So they get to run through the HISD district first round, right? So you get to play Chavez, you get to play all that. That's gonna be a massacre. All right. Now you go to District 11, right? So everybody is telling me that Richmond Randall is just gonna run away with that district, and I'm telling them Angleton is gonna be very good.
Hey, but this is the thing.
Angleton is gonna be
look,
very
you gotta
good.
play look on a 10-game schedule. You gotta play football 7 of them 10 games, bro. Look at it. They're gonna have to play football. It ain't gonna be no, So everybody too. Our colony too. You're gonna have to play football.
Landon will have 300 yards at halftime against Dulles, against Pasadena, against South Houston, and Victoria East, right? There's going to be some real football played against Angleton. There's going to be some real football played against our colony. It's going to be some football played against Friendswood and
Friendswood ain't getting blue-eyed. Friendswood lose games. Like people hear that, like they thinking about the old Friendswood. Don't nobody going to Friendswood thinking that's what I'm saying. 7 out of the 10 games, they going to have to play football. And then everybody, I just them, our colony. You better not get popped.
And look who you get in the first round of the playoffs from District 11 to District 12. College Station, A&M Consolidated, and Pflugerville Weiss is all in there. You're going to get one of them people in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's no cakewalk. And then it don't matter what's coming from down there. It's going to be Smithson Valley. So anybody else showing up, it don't matter. Smithson Valley going to put belt to ass everything coming from down there, man.
Hey, that Frisco, that District 5, man, it kind of exposed all the other districts that don't look right. You feel me? That's how a district supposed to look.
Which one?
District 5, man.
That's how district look.
That makes sense.
No. Oh, you talking about by where it's at?
I know how to read a map, Jamal. That's why I can't get past a lot of shit. Because now they do the shit, but then you go over here to District 5 and you see Frisco, McKinney, Melissa.
Mark, that Pflugerville Weiss team, man, they throw that ball, man. That quarterback is nice.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. And I didn't know they was that young either.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know why I was that young, because after they had lost, somebody called and gave me the game on there. And then one of my partner kids from Galveston on that team, they laced my chucks up on them. I said, oh, nah, you gotta watch Wise. Yeah, that ain't gonna be now. You gotta watch Wise.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Man, that's kind of crazy, man. It's hard for you over there, man. I guess that Goose Creek Memorial, Baytown, that's gonna be that District 9 gonna be a hard district, man. Port Arthur got a lot to replace. If it came down to it, man, that LaPorte and that PA Memorial, man, that's gonna be a hard ass district, man.
Man, I hate that shit for my Galveston, man. You know, Galveston, man. I hate that. I hate we fell off in there, but that's a historical reason to say. If you talk to your granddad and them, probably your dad and them, that District 9, you name out them teams to say, they gonna recognize all that. Like the Beaumont United is new. That's a new school. They ain't gonna know nothing about that. But that schedule right there, That's a
My daddy's
traditional game
senior
from
Well,
our.
year.
Beaumont United is Beaumont Ozan and Beaumont Central combined.
Yeah, that's Beaumont Ozine and
So
Beaumont. Yeah,
in the year that was his senior year, you had Baja, Dickinson, Lamort, LaPorte, Pearland, Clear Creek, Clear
The
Lake.
Beaumont schools was winning state in when your daddy
They
was in school.
played Beaumont French in the semifinals to go to the
Yeah,
state game
the
championship.
Beaumont schools was winning state when your daddy and Dysner was in school.
Yeah, that's who they beating up with.
Yeah,
we had to go
every
through
year.
That's
Beaumont,
Jerry
bro.
Ball, that big Jerry Ball and them people was winning state.
Yeah, you gotta go through Beaumont.
He
And you look
said
at
they
them.
had 21 people go to college and had the biggest O-line ball high ever had, and Beaumont French had both lines 185, and they cut all game and kicked their tail. He said 185 soaking wet, man. But yeah, bro, I'm with y'all. A lot of these
I hate G-Ball. We ain't souped up for that squabble right there. We can't do nothing with LaPorte. We can't do nothing with Port Arthur and Moore. You can't do nothing with Westbrook. Can't do nothing with United. Shit, Baytown might just slap us across our ass a couple times.
I think they should be on par with Beaumont.
Beaumont, which one?
What?
Shit, that's not the two. That's not the two that's been.
But
Boy, that Beaumont Westbrook. Hey, to say, listen, I went to the Beaumont Westbrook and Port Arthur Memorial game. That Beaumont Westbrook team gonna be good as hell.
You got to squabble with them.
You know what I'm saying? They must have turned up then because they just been down for a little bit at the end of
the Port Arthur Memorial was getting their ass whooped at halftime. I'm telling you right now, against them people. Them people got
to squabble them.
And them people young.
Yeah,
them
you
people
got to
young.
Yeah, you got
people
young. You finna go to. They gotta go to Beaumont. They gotta go to the Metroplex. Beaumont, United, Westbrook, and PA Memorial. You gotta go to the motherfucking 3 times. You gotta go to there.
That's my partner. Shout out to Jannar Williams. He the head coach over at Beaumont. What's
United.
Beaumont United.
And he done brought them back to they believing over there. So he done rejuvenated some shit up over there. All right, now we go to this here. So this 5A Division 2. Man, I'm looking for my people from Amarillo, Palo Duro. Lil Deuce coming back at quarterback. He gonna be a fool. Then you go Argyle gonna be good. Salina gonna be good. Anna gonna be good. Panther Creek gonna be good. It's gonna be hard as hell to get out of that.
In District 6, who gonna squabble with Salina?
You mean in District
4? I think they blessed them, bro. I think they blessed them.
No. Anna is very good. And Frisco Panther Creek is very good. Yeah. They gonna be real good. They're gonna be real good. So they gonna be real good. And then like I said, that Panther Creek team, Emerson went to state a couple of years ago. So this the thing about the Frisco schools. All them kids will wind up at one school, and it'll be a class there. So you just got to figure out where it's going to be at. Lone Star going to always be the all-star team, but at one of them schools, it's going to be, whenever you see a district like that, at one of them schools, it's going to be an all-star team. So you go to District 5, there's an all-star team in South Oak Cliff. So they hurt South Oak Cliff with that big-ass district right there. They hurt them. They hurt them bad. It was no reason for all them damn schools.
My partner mad because they don't get to play no non-district games. You know they district not strong, so
they got that 8-game district.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been hearing, this is my first time hearing it this year, that a lot of people been campaigning like on the upper level, not in the hood. The hood like it the way it is. We like go have us 3 good non-district games. We're the ones who ain't ducking smoke. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, they really want to make a larger district. That's what they want to do,
man.
And that's on the top end though.
Oak Cliff is mad because they wanted one of them fools to get out the way so they could be able to go get some smoke so they get ready for a run at a state championship.
Bro, they got too much football in that region, in that metroplex, to have an 8-game district, dog. Man, it don't make no sense, dog.
Man, but all them schools is down the street. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. And some kind of way, man, they don't want them people at stake, man. But it's gonna be hard to keep them out of there. That's all I can say.
They did that. They see Tard up here going to go find smoke all over the nation, bro. And what they said was, we're going to limit his opportunities at it. Like, you can't tell me this shit ain't strategic, dog. It's strategic. It don't look right. I know geography, y'all.
I'm trying to see where they could have put the Mesquite School at, though. That's the only thing I'm having a problem with. I don't know where they could have even put the Mesquite team. Maybe they could have put them in.
Hey, who District 11 got to look at in the playoffs? You know, hey, I'm for Ben Crawford hard this year.
Fort Bend Crawford is gonna be really good.
Oh yeah. I looked at them at 7-on-7. Man,
they're gonna be really good. The problem that they're gonna have is that that district that they get in the playoffs, and then you're gonna have
looking at the playoffs. Who they looking at?
You're looking at Bastrop, you're looking at Port Nature's Grove, and then across the way, you're gonna have to look at where is Brenham?
Damn, where is Brenham?
Man, they put Brenham in Region 2. Oh, boy, Fort Bend Crawford got to feel good.
Oh, yeah, they're in 8. They're in District 8.
Man, they got Brenham up out of there. So
they trying to get Sock up out of there, man.
Man, so the region championship over there is gonna be Brenham and Sock. And man, and Brenham gonna have time to get all kind of smoke. Boy, that's cold. Boy, that's cold. Boy, that's cold. But so Crawford won't have to really deal with number PNG. You won't have to deal with number PNG. And then sometimes like that Lake Creek.
What that PNG round 4?
Depending on where you go, it'll be 3 or 4. They'll play them because they should win.
Neither one of them gonna win. Gonna lose. Neither one of them gonna lose.
I don't think so either. Ain't nothing else in there neither. Because I was afraid of them having to deal with Belton or Brenham, and they done moved them all the way over there to fight in Region 2. So man,
that might hurt Brenham. If I'm Brenham,
you will have to deal with Bastrop. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with Bastrop.
That might hurt Brenham. That might hurt Brenham, dog. That might hurt Brenham.
I think that Pflugerville team is good too, though. They was in that district last year in Division 1. So that Pflugerville team is good too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they good too. The they blue and yellow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pflugerville, Anderson.
No, just regular Pflugerville.
Oh, I'm talking about regular Pflugerville. Austin Anderson is the other one. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pflugerville and Pflugerville Whites both gonna be good this year.
And they moved Liberty Hill out of Region 3. Yeah, man. Crawford got action at going at day.
Hey, hold on. Let me talk to Crawford administration right quick. So this is what Crawford, this is the superintendent, principal, the school board, everybody's the booster club, the real booster club, and the hood booster club. You have these windows, right? Now, you can miss a window and never see it again or be 20 years. Right now, I'm letting y'all know this y'all window. Y'all need to set them barbecue dinners, them fish plates, and do everything y'all need to do to take advantage of this window. Because I don't know how it look after this year.
Well, the thing about them is they gonna find out real fast what they got because they got LaPorte and they got PNG in pre-district. So they going to see the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what they supposed to do. Because right now, like last year was they stepped on the stage, let everybody know they can dance. This year, okay, we know y'all can dance. Now what y'all gonna do with it?
In their defense, I'll say this for them, though, Tristan. They was baby boys last year. So
I know it.
You had house class
last year.
This class will be the first class to go all 4 years at Crawford. They don't have a booster club. They don't have anything. Everything that they do is they building it. So Jackson, he a cool cat, man. He built it the right way, man. Put them kids. When I first seen them, they were scrawny, little bitty, skinny kids. Then he put their ass in the weight room and put the chain on it and put the lock on it. Call Mr. Clark because they put the locks on.
I seen Alvin Mosley in that quarterback this past Sunday at 7-on-7. When I tell you, I looked like a teenager standing next to them. Like they didn't grew some inches. Pause. Like I don't know what Alvin grew like 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches since the season ended. And he'll Uber too now.
And he booming that thing on people.
Yeah. And look, they didn't pick it up. Like I say, Booster Club, administration, super. If you ain't got a Booster Club, you need to get one. Here go this window. Everybody be talking about, oh, this our window to win. I'm telling you right now, on the Mad Hustle podcast at 9:42 p.m. on the 4th day of February in 2026. This your window. We're gonna give you're gonna make it to the 4th round. Your job is from the 4th to state. That's your job right now. C. King, you in the same booth. C. King, you playing with house money last year. It was good. Now you in this window. Because we don't know. Like football then got too toxic on the younger levels. So you can't look at the junior high and say, yeah, I got that kid coming. It don't work like that no more. It don't work like y'all got the last of the loyal bunch. That Crawford group of boys stayed loyal when they could have went to all them schools around Crawford. Am I lying, Jamar?
No, they had some that left, and I bet you they kicking themselves in the ass and wishing they wouldn't have left. So they had some that left, but the thing, like I said, he built it the right way. Man, he took them kids, man, and I talked to him about 2 weeks ago, and my official words, I know he's looking at me crazy, like, man, who is this dude? I was like, man, Coach, the only thing you got to fight against, man, is parents. Because, you know, the kids won't be on no bullshit, man. The parents will get on some bullshit and get to looking at this kid and that kid, and you let that type of bullshit creep into your locker room. Man, if them kids stick together and play for each other, because when you see them out here throughout these neighborhoods, man, they all rolling together, man, and they click tight, and man, they together, and we know in football, best, you know that's what you need. You need for your kids to be together, man, and everybody play for each other. And I think they're going to be pretty damn good, actually. I did not know that they moved Brenham out of their region. And, man, boy.
Jamar said it best. When you winning, everybody get shine. Everybody get a chance to showcase what they could do. And you get to do it on the biggest and best stage. So that's what it used to be about, and everybody got to get back to that. Like, you can't want to have 15 people getting offers on a team that's going 6-4 and losing first round, but you're supposed to be that. Like, that don't go hand in hand at the end of the day.
So I'll say this too. So last year it was in the Houston area. I'm just gonna say the Houston area. It was Landon, it was Bishop, and it was Carday Mack. Was must-see TV, right? Of course, Landon is must-see TV. You got to go see. You got to pay your money to go see Dylan, and you got to go see Alvin Mosley. You have to go see. And I got one more. You got to go see. You got to go see Benny Easter too. Whatever you got to go. Whatever you got to pay to go see Benny and Alvin, you got to go pay your money, man. Pay that fee, man, and get you some popcorn, man. And I'm telling you, them the kids you got to go see. Them the kids you got to go see, man. You got to go see them kids. Now I get greasy. So we got the usual suspects out there in Region 1. You get El Paso and Canyon Randall and West Plains and all them kind of people, and none of that shit matter. And then you get into Region 2 and you got Kennedale. Man, I've got to believe one of them Dallas schools going to be good. I'm watching Carter and Kimball. I got to believe one of them schools going to be good. But you got Lindale, Kilgore. Where's Stephenville at? Okay, I see Alvarado out there. I'm tripping. I just went completely over Alvarado. Where the hell is Stephenville?
Man, I don't know who Alvarado paid to stay down, but yeah, they trying to get a state championship before they go.
Where's Stephenville?
Go back. I know they didn't drop Stephenville down.
I think they
know
did.
You lying.
I think they did.
Ain't no way. Go up to 5A.
Or did they move them up?
Go up to 5AD2.
They moved them though. I had seen something that said they had moved.
Where the hell is Stephenville?
Are they 5AD1?
Nah, because they was just 4AD1. They just want to stay 4AD1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know. That's why I say just check.
Go up one more. They ain't jump up that high. You can't jump up all the way up there. Man, where the hell is Stephenville?
Hold on, we tripping. Hold on. Ain't no Stephenville.
I know they ain't 3A.
Okay.
Maybe they forgot to put them on the.
That's the hell I forgot. They ain't no motherfucking regular fucking high school team.
How you don't put Stephenville on here, man?
Because I know they ain't 3AD1.
Man. Boy, you can't put them people in no damn 3A. Ain't no need in looking down there, man. Them people will hurt somebody in 3A. Oh, yeah, Mark. That boy Rhodes for sure at Klein Oak. For sure. For sure, must see TV. For sure. And big boy too, at the big D lineman. Big boy Vickerson. Big boy Vickerson too. If you want to see a D lineman whoop ass all night, he a goddamn fool. We have no clue where Stephenville is, and we apologize, everybody, because they definitely wherever they at, they gonna be playing for us. They gonna be playing for us.
Stephenville playing Jarrell in all them schools, wherever that's at. I just looked on Twitter. They say that's the area they in.
Who they playing?
Jarrell. There's also a ton of great places to put simply because of geography. Closest 4AD1 is Godly. Anything outside of Johnson County, you start stretching that rubber.
Oh no, they in District 2. They in Region 3, District 12. That's where they at. Shout out to Joe Wash, man. Shout out to Joe Wash.
Man, boy, hell no. How the hell? Man, cut the bullshit.
Yeah, man. We found you.
Man, I ain't the best at reading. I ain't the best at reading maps.
Hey, man, if you learn how to read maps,
they said every game they got 90 minutes away.
Man, come on, man. Cut the bullshit. That don't even make sense, bro. That don't even make sense. See, I don't even want to play no more, man. This shit some bullshit.
Yeah, they finagling that Central Texas area for sure right now. They moving them around wherever they want them to go.
Man, I looked at somebody that it's like their closest game was like 75 miles. Like all their games is like crazy far. Wild.
Ain't none of them people close to Stephenville. All that shit far as hell.
Hey, man. I don't know.
That's the same thing with Ball High. All Ball High games an hour away at least.
Man, come I don't even want, man. I'm like, damn, I'm Stephenville. Like, man, come on, man. And I'm looking at that region, District 5, because that's where they should be at in Region 2, District 5. That's the people that's close to them. Or they should be over there in that District 4 in Region 1. That shit. How you get way over here down here with us, man? Cut the bullshit, man. Them people gonna beat the shit out of all them people over there too. They going to state, so they got who they want to be at state. So now
crazy as hell, man.
So look, last year the state championship was Stephenville versus Kilgore. Kilgore was in Region 3 and Stephenville was in Region 2. Now they switched their whole regions around. Yeah, that shit's some bullshit.
The fight is fixed, Jamal.
Okay,
that's some bullshit.
The fight is fixed, man.
Now Brock will be back. Brock will be back running through Region 1. Carthage will be back running through Region 2. You're going to have to watch out for Gilmer. You know what I'm saying? They put them in a district with Gilmer. Gilmer won't be scared of them. Then you come over to Region 3. You got West Orange Stark. You got Hardin, Jefferson, Hampshire, Finette. You got that District 9. That district is gonna be a good district. And then you got District 12. So District 11 is self-check. That's a basketball district, right? So when you gotta play them people in basketball, they're gonna put belt to ass. But man, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Until Carthage get tired of just winning state, I don't really know what you can do with them, brother.
Hey, them and Gilmore, they was in the same district last year.
Nah, but they I don't know, but because they would have been there. Where is Waco La Vega?
La Vega still legit though.
So Waco La Vega in Region 4, man, these people just doing some shit, man. These people just doing some shit, man. They just doing some shit, man. Man, these people, hey, I'd have been all across this state, man. That shit don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, bro. That makes absolutely no sense, bro. La Vega in Region 4. So La Vega have to fight it out with Cuero, Wimberley, Salado, maybe, right? In Region 3, it'll be, man, it's gonna be Belleville, Lamarck, Hitchcock. It's gonna be West Orange, Stark, Hampshire, Finette, maybe like a Jasper or Silsbee. So you got them country towns, you don't really know what's gonna come out of there. And then that District 9 is gonna be hell to deal with. So the Region 3, District 12 get a favorable matchup because you get an HISD school in the first round. So you get to beat your chest in that. It is what it is.
But 12 gonna go against who?
11, HISD district.
Oh, they all ass. That whole, I'm sorry. Yates, you're gonna have to play some football against Yates.
Yep. So
Yates.
Worthing has started
Yates
turning it
gonna come out,
around. Worthing has started turning it around. Yeah, Mark, I know East Texas gonna always present some type of challenge, but I can't understand how Athens is in a district and they not in the district with Gilmer, Pittsburgh, and Texarkana. Matt, it makes no sense, brother. Madisonville should be in the district with Waco, La Vega now. I don't know, man. Damn, bro. I'm watching this in real time. This shit is really about money, bro. They set up to
look, I really want to retract in that 6A district, right? You go up to 6A division. Yeah, I'm talking about the Gauntlet division.
That's basketball.
No, I'm talking about, hold on. No, this football.
Oh, that's football and basketball. That's football and basketball.
I'm talking about with Duncanville, Waxahachie, all of them in the one district.
Nah, but it said it's politics. Nah, this shit more than some politics, man. This shit some bullshit. We looking at this shit. We looking at this shit right here in real time. And I'm telling you, I done drove all over this state of Texas. And this
look, when I do shit like this, Cy-Fair, Cypress Creek, Cypress Falls, Cypress Lake, Cypress Ridge, Cypress Woods, Jerseyville. So when you do something like that, and then you turn around and do some other shit, that's what make that shit look funny.
But see, that's not the problem right there. The problem right there is District 14, 15, and 16 should just be in Houston. And you should take that Austin Vandergrift District 24 and push them over here into this. And you should take that other Austin district the 25 and 26 and push them into that region. And I don't get it, because you got Cypress schools that's in 2 different regions.
That's what I'm saying.
Scroll it up a little bit. Look at District 23 and District 16. You talking about people that's in the same school district.
Yeah.
And y'all don't even play in the same region. Man, come on, man. Like, and it's been like that for a while. Man, they just doing anything now, brother. They just doing anything now. Like, this shit don't even make no sense, bro. Like, and I drive to Amarillo. So I've been up 35 going to Waco. I've been down 287. I go 45 through Dallas. I know all of these towns, right? I've been all over the state of Texas. This shit don't even make sense.
It don't.
You wasting the school district gas money on bus fare and shit. Man, this shit some bullshit. That shit some bullshit.
It's hard to make it make sense.
We seeing it in real time. That's the worst part about it.
No, I always got something to say. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. Like, this shit don't even make no sense.
But see, that made it worse when they made the event of the thing. When they made it like an event, man, people gonna really look at that. Like that, before they made it a real event, Realignment wasn't an event. They just dropped it, and that's just what it was. You see what I'm saying? Within the coaches world, it is what it is. So, fellas, I gotta ask y'all this.
Man, hold on. Before we even go to that,
go ahead.
Crosby and Barbers Hill. Man, no, that don't even make sense, bro.
Nope.
We didn't even talk about the District 19. So yeah, you messed over them people. So you got Shadow Creek, Manville, Pearland, and Dawson. And the rest of the game's gonna be homecoming, man. Alvin.
That's 9 district games. They got 9 district games.
And you're not gonna be ready for the playoffs.
That's what we talking about, though. But that's what they saying that they want to go to. They want more district games than non-district games. Why? You know what it is, bro?
I know better than this shit. I know better than this shit. Like it don't add up. And Alito,
9 district games in District 19, bro.
It looked like Alito picked the district that they wanted to be in.
Hey, ain't nothing Alito could say. Like, I seen somebody get on social media talking about why everybody hating on Alito. Like, bro, y'all know what y'all done, bro. Y'all know y'all done sent that envelope to whoever made this. Y'all done sent that old envelope too. Because none of that shit don't make sense, bro. If I just put it on the map, I get at Donald Trump right now and say, hey, do this look like it makes sense? That's a whole lot of hours, bro.
Boy, this a Epstein reveal right here, man. This is some bullshit. I'm looking at this shit dumbfounded. I'm like, man,
that boy said Epstein, man.
Then I spoke too fast because the Woodlands College Park is over here. The Woodlands College Park gonna be good. Which one of them schools do Big Boy go to? Where they put his big ass at? Cy Ranch. They put Cy Ranch in Region 3. They put him in Region 3. They gonna raise hell over there. That Cy Ranch. Yeah, yeah. Hey, next time y'all doing realignment, man, call us down there, man. Yeah, man.
We'll get you right. We'll get you right because we know how to read the maps. We ain't gonna do the GPS on the iPhone.
We gonna save all y'all superintendents. Get in touch with us, man. We're gonna save y'all some gas money, man. You get the band there on time. You get all your twirlers and all your ROTC. We get everybody there on time, man. We get everybody there on time, man. Because y'all just doing bullshit now. They just doing bullshit.
That's what happened, man. So Hey, Deshae.
Just trying shit and doing shit. What's up? What's up, T?
Where you think Clear Falls going? Where you think they're gonna fall at in that district?
I think them and Clear Springs and Deer Park are gonna be playing for the last 2 playoff spots.
The last 2?
Yeah, I think Clear Lake gonna be right outside of all of them, but I think it's gonna be Barbers Hill and Dickinson who get in, and then Springs, Deer Park, and Clear Falls.
That Deer Park sophomore class is legit. That kid that played quarterback, that's his group. They solid. They've been good since they was little kids.
You talking about Hayden LaFrance?
Mm-hmm. His group of kids, they've been good since they was kids. They got some dogs. So they gonna be solid in that 3rd spot.
Okay.
But I can't say that though, because Falls, I don't know.
That's why I think it's wide open.
Man, you can't leave Falls out, bro. Falls legitimate because they had a good passing game last year, but they can run the ball. They play defense, bro. Falls is a legitimate contender.
They more worried about winning district than going to school, if that makes sense. So they always gonna have a chance at the end of the day.
Man, Lamar gonna be good. Lamar gonna be real good next year. That region is open. That region open for sure.
They now Belleville. You gotta play them, man. You gotta play Belleville, man.
Well, they gonna be big. Pause for sure.
They big and pass up front, but they play in the trenches. Like offense and defense is predicated. It's trenches first. It ain't like how we do around here where we talk about skill position. They talking about like they got 6, 7 linemen. Like they pulling and they moving. Like it's in the trenches. So depending on how they play in the trenches, but they not. And then this the other thing, they're gonna limit your possessions. See, this what they don't know about Belleville. Yeah, you might touch that ball 3 times in the first half.
Belleville plays Salina first game of the season every year. So it's nothing that they're going to see that they haven't seen. And they 3 years removed from playing for a state championship. So they're going to be good. Man, that district going to be open, though. West Orange Stark going to be real good next year, too.
How do y'all feel LaPorte going to do in that district? They gotta do some squabbling to come out of there.
Man,
whoever come out that district going to be better tested. So
the best thing about that district is with Lufkin, with Memorial, Westbrook, Port Arthur, them Beaumont schools. Ooh, man, I don't know. Like that's why I'm saying that about that 5A, man. I don't know what that's why I told the people from DeSoto, I say, man, I know y'all coming down, but it's gonna be some football played in that 5A D1. That shit ain't gonna be no pump. Just because you come from 6A and think that it's gonna be handed to you, that shit ain't gonna go like that. There's gonna be some football played. And in 5A Division 1, there's gonna be some football being played. When you start talking about Den Ryan, Lone Star, them Austin schools, because the white school, all that shit coming back, the whole team coming back. Then the College Station, and
Angleton and LaPorte District too, Jamar?
Who?
Angleton.
Angleton in the other district with Richmond Randall.
Got you. You know who I heard might be good this season? Well, not good, but a lot better. Brazoswood. I heard they got a good young group.
I heard that.
They in a bad district though.
Yeah, they in there with Shadow Creek and all of them.
Yeah, they gonna get their head bust open.
I don't know. That's what they were saying.
But see, look, this is the thing. If they can grab some Angleton kids, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So look,
you gotta have athletes go play against them. You gotta have boundary athletes.
Brazoswood, you gotta play Pearland. You gotta play Dawson. You gotta play Shadow Creek. You get what I'm saying? Now,
hey, Dawson is a dark horse in that.
You know, I like Dawson.
Dawson scrappy. We just got to get Hugh Jackson to stop doing that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he lined up in a swinging gate with the game online. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had Ridgepoint pop. Now, and Ridgepoint gonna be in there, man. They said Ridgepoint, the other way. So where they at on the bracket, they go to Katy route. So they gonna be able to finagle their way through and beat up on some people. So they'll find themselves in that third round with ease this year. They got the easy route, that Katy route. You know, Katy come from up there on that other side of town where it gets soft and mushy up there. Klein Oaken region too, Mark. And they gonna have some people with we know what's going on over there. We know them kids over there. We know them kids ain't gonna be scared of nothing. You know who that is over there, Tristan? That's Chad and them. And Rose. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna do some punching.
Yeah. But the only thing about them, they in region 2. So you gonna have to go through Duncanville and North Crowley and you know what I'm saying? Like all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they gonna have some talent. The team
I call their district the back alley. That's what you call their district, the back alley.
College Park got a good schedule. Side Ranch got a good schedule. C.E. King got a good schedule. So we're going to find out early on who coming for what.
Hey, look out, Mark, you been in the comments, dropping them comments, some of those week 1 matchups. Because I know Mark been on it. Mark been look, Mark Henry, y'all need to follow him. That's the science. It's him, beat them on. They do the science of this shit.
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
We got y'all hooked up with the people y'all need to be following and what you need to be doing. You follow Mark Henry, you follow Beat Them On, you follow Deshae, you follow Joe Byrd.
Deshae be famous. That bitch was Scarface the other day. Yeah, that pitch. I had to sit on Visikai. Like, y'all need to be
following. Y'all need to be following Donnie Bags. Y'all need to be following Chaz Thompson.
We going to Vegas. Hey, we going to Vegas this weekend, man. We loading up. We got people.
Y'all need to be following Brandon Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Y'all need to be all of these people, man. Y'all need to be following Blaylock. Y'all need to be following
Clarence Ward. Y'all need to follow Clarence Ward too.
If you play quarterback, you need to be following quarterback tech. You know what I'm saying? You need to be following all these people, man. Tillman and all these people, man. Like, the formula is laid out for you, man. The formula is laid out for you. If you're DB, you need to be following Jaleel. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can take you to the water. We can't make you drink. You understand what I'm saying?
We can show you where the water at, though. And that's the purpose of the Mad Hustle podcast. That's what we here for, man. And yeah, we good. And we got, man, hey, look, shout out to them coaches, man. We got messages for them coaches, and because we told the coach, remember Jamal? We say, don't y'all say it. Say it to us, and we'll say it. Okay, here go message number 1. We taking roll on weight room and track practice. We taking roll. Okay, so what I told my coaches to do is every time they miss workouts, weights, or track practice, email the parent and let them know their child wasn't in attendance. Every time you save them from getting in trouble, you know, when you catch them with that bait and you don't turn them in, you put it in your desk and let him make it, call that parent and let them know. Because when football, see, they forget about all this shit in the off season. You know, when you fail that test, and then we go talk to the teacher, and the teacher lets you come back after school and retake the test so you won't fail it. This will go on in the off season. What I'm asking all my coaches to do is keep a record of it. So when football season comes and they can't remember their playbook, they ain't in shape, or they're injured because they're not working out, or they ain't getting recruited because they don't have a legitimate documented track time from a track meet. You can tell them this. So now look, my coaches all over the state of Texas, we got them all over the state of Texas. If you don't do this, you deserve all the ridicule you got.
Okay.
All you do is do all the paperwork.
So he just told you need documented time, so you need to be at track practice. So you don't need to be stepping out. So your kid a skill player. Your kid need to be running at least 11 flat, 11-1, 10-9. That's what they looking for. Also, check this out. When them coaches come to that school and they taking pictures, they sizing your kid up. So if your kid been in the weight room, his shirt gonna sit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? His trap's gonna be out. That's what they looking for. You skipping out in the weight room and every day your stomach hurt when it's time to lift weights and this and that, this and that. And then when the coach comes to the school and gives somebody else an offer, and then your mom and them want to pull you out the school and transfer, it's because you've been skipping out. See, we know what's going on. We know you're skipping out. That's why you ain't got no offer. We know you ain't running track and you running away from track and you got an excuse every day. We know that's not what you're doing, and you don't have a verified time, right? I talk all that shit about track, but I'm gonna tell you like this here: you're gonna need a verified time, or if you don't run track, when you go to one of them camps, you better go there and run a 4.4. You better go run 4.3 at one of them camps. You know what I'm saying? So all the bullshit and beating around the bush and this and this and that, man, trying to tell you, man, you better get your ass in the weight room right now. And I'm gonna tell you like this, I think them coaches like to come and, man, where he at? Oh, he had track practice, he had basketball, he had baseball. Man, they want to hear that your ass doing something else too. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Tell you honest to God truth, man. It's a lot of my babies, the ramen noodle babies. Man, look how God worked. When the school came, they was in there and had iron up under. Yeah, when them schools came, when UT, USC, Auburn, when they came, they put the iron down and got up and walked to the coach's office. Because look at the times when they come. The schools come during what period?
Athletic period. Yeah.
How they always come on, bro?
Your son ain't in none of the pictures because he was skipping school.
He's skipping, but
he got the vape.
Look,
he
we
got
ain't
the vape
giving you no fake shit. This real shit. When they come, look at when they post. They coming during athletic period, man.
Your son ain't on none of the pictures. Your son ain't on none of the pictures. When he take his shirt off and he ain't got that hoodie on, he weigh 122 pounds. He weigh 122 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell you. We trying to tell y'all what's going on, man. Handle your business, man, and everything gonna come out in the wash.
Dickinson, I'm glad that y'all talk to the parents and the kids. So I ain't have to today. We off to a great start. So I'm gonna talk to the coaches. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to because they be on me. You always talk about coaches. Y'all need to stop letting kids half-ass at the end of the day. Y'all are a part of the problem. If they in the weight room and it's not energetic and they not giving full effort and they skipping reps, y'all got to go back old school. We starting over. We counting reps. We, you know what I'm saying? Some of that need to be brought back because that's why some people ain't getting the results they want to get. They trying to cheat the system at the end of the day.
Deshae, guess who ain't going half-ass in the weight room?
North Shore.
Guess who ain't going half-ass in the weight room? Summer Creek. So when you show up and they put them paws on your ass and you wonder why their hands so heavy, it's because they've been pumping iron the whole time.
And tell him what the quarterbacks was benching when you was at ULL, Jamar, so people understand that everybody still live.
Yeah, I was a 315. I had a 315 bench.
Everybody got to live.
Yeah, I was 300 on the cleans too though, because they told me 300 on the cleans to help you not get hurt. That way I can stand in the pocket. I ain't have to worry about nobody knocking my ass off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So, man, the whole thing is, all you kids, man, we see you walking around. I'm looking at Alvin. You looking at Alvin, you like, God damn. And you wonder how Benny Easter getting his offers and this and this and that. Man, you wonder how Landon getting all them offers. Man, all right, better drop that iron down on you, man.
You better
get out there to track practice.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you skip track practice, you better be a hell of a hooper. You better, I'm telling you, I ain't doing no bullshit. Like, if you gonna skip, hold on. They think I'm playing. Look, Alvin, he can skip track practice, right?
He ain't skipping nothing because he ain't trying to boom that on your ass. Yeah.
This my ramen noodle baby of 2026.
Yeah.
Off the muscle.
A dog.
Off the muscle.
A dog. Yeah.
Off
Get
the
out
muscle.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, this what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And he ain't been in no camps either. He was doing 7-on-7 in football practice. Yeah,
man. Yeah, man.
We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it.
See his little country ass riding through the neighborhood on a horse. I swear to God. I see his country ass riding through the neighborhood on a horse.
That's my ramen noodle baby, man. 2026,
I'm
man.
like, man, what the hell is you doing on a horse in the neighborhood? So I'm saying all that to say this here, man. Man, don't nobody want to hear your sad story. It's signing day. Is the people took care of that paperwork today? Tristan's favorite words is take care of that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Is the people took care of that paperwork today? You know what I'm saying? Listen to me when I tell you my daughter called me and said, Dad, they giving me some money. I get to keep all my money, this and that. Man, I'm free. You understand what I'm saying? Anything I say, seeing you now, baby girl, is on the extra. You get what I'm saying?
Man, it's good to be able to just, when your kids call you, like it ain't that I need some money. No, when your kids call you, they really need guidance. It ain't about money. They took care of the money. You know what I'm saying? And look, this might be sensitive, y'all. You know I gotta say some shit. Hey, boys need their daddies, man.
Man.
Hey, shout out to Rodney Bimage, father of Royce Bimage and Rodney Bimage Jr.
Man,
he wanted to go
hit the genetic lottery twice, man. Shout out to the little homie, man.
I'm telling you, but the guidance, like hell with the physical nature, the guidance that he provided as a daddy, the direction as a father that Rodney Bimage Sr. provided with Royce. Royce looked like he ready to go to the NFL right now. Like college gonna be in the way. Royce gonna play college 2 years, and it's a wrap. I'm telling you right now. Royce Bimage out of Dickinson High School, cornerback. He will play 2 years in college, and they might sit him mid-season if he keep. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget about little Rod over there at Arizona State.
Man, they blessed his game. He can get a Sun Devil. Yeah, Rodney Bimage Jr., he can get a Sun Devil tatted on his arm. That's how solidified he is. Yeah, but when I look at the direction and the guidance that come from the father, the loving and the nurturing that came from the mother. You gotta have both. Ain't no 6'7". You gotta have it both. You need the nurture, you need the mother, and you need the father. And man, we don't get it's Black History Month. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna recognize Rodney Bimage tomorrow for being a father.
And I'll say this about Bimage, man. Bimage ain't cutting no corners.
No.
He ain't cutting no corners.
Well, he don't have to, though. If you got the film, that's what I'm trying to explain to everybody, Jamar, because I don't know where this got lost in sports and especially football. If you have the film, you don't have to do nothing else but walk down to the office with the coach come, and he gonna tell you that he love what you're doing and why he wants you. The people who having to do all the extra stuff is the people that don't have film. Prime example, I'll give y'all an example. When I went to, like my pops had said, I went to USC. Guess who didn't work out? And mind you, Jackson Jeffcoat, we named all the people that did. Guess who didn't work out, Jamar? Robert Woods. You know why? Because his film, he ain't had to. And that's the dude who ended up playing 15 years in the league at the end.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna leave that stain on your brain. I ain't gonna give you nothing else.
Come on, bro.
That stain on your brain.
Get film. Go actually be cold and put it on tape. Like, stop being this person.
Hey, Joe Walsh asked, do they still have the ACC SAT factory?
No.
Only way you got to is if you're trying to go to a private school.
Yeah, private.
You know what I'm saying?
League,
you trying to go to Northwestern, Vanderbilt, Rice, Stanford.
Joe Walsh, understand this is a work-study program. You better look. When you look at your kid and you realize, man, he might got something. And I ain't talking about that clouded, I love my kids look. I'm talking about like he do this good. Now he do, because a jack of all trades, a jack is a perfectionist of none, right? He bring that right there. I got a hitter. He excels at hitting, right? That don't mean turn him to a quarterback. That don't mean turn him to a running back. That means some kind of way my son was born to bring right there. So this is what we finna do. I'm finna put him around all the hitters. Because it ain't about what I want my son to play. It's about what he's great at. You see what I'm saying?
Man, my whole life, Tristan, from the time I was 5 years old, from the time I showed up at the YMCA in Port Arthur, the first position I ever played and the only position I ever played was quarterback. I played some free safety too, right?
That's the cousin of quarterback, though.
I got an 8-year-old son, right? He ain't taking a snap. You understand me? He ain't taking a snap. He start watching Bo Jackson. We put the film on to watch Lauren Taylor. He has not stopped watching Will Anderson. You understand me? So it ain't about what I want him to do. Like, it would be my dream for him to come to me, Daddy, I want to play quarterback. He don't give a damn about that. He want to knock shit out the quarterback. Guess what we gonna do? We gonna knock shit out the quarterback. That's what we gonna do.
Bro, you can't tell me as a father. Like, I ain't hating on people who had kids play offense and this, that, and the third. But when your son, his first job was to bring that Rydell, man, it just feel good to me. Like, it feel good to me. Like, yeah, look, my son, he wide receiver. But guess what his first position is? Hey, son, your daddy on his deathbed, on life support. You got to go out here and play one position that can save your daddy's life. Guess what he going to say? DB.
Let's go bring that Rydell, man.
Because I know I can cover, I know I can hit. I can't control what play calls they come to me. They may not throw the ball to me all game.
Everybody on this that's on here with us, and you're going to listen to this here. Man, the best, most inspirational speech I ever heard in my life, football speech. It's a Ray Lewis at Miami speech. And it's a speech. It's called Effort. You could type it in. You could look it up. The speech is called Effort. And he talk about it growing up. He say he had one pair of jeans. He had this. He ain't had none of that. He say, man, it was nothing on that field that he could control like his effort. And you give effort every play. And as a daddy, that's what y'all need to start looking for, man, is the effort that your kid give. Stop worrying about who's scoring the touchdowns and who touching the ball and who doing this. Man, is your kid giving effort every play, man? Is your kid giving effort every play? Because the one that's going to get recruited first is the one that got the motor, man. The motor is going to get recruited first. Ray Lewis, effort, man. Y'all ever get a chance to pull it up, man? Effort, man.
I said something the other day to one of my parents. He was like, that's a great quote that you should tell people. And I'll leave y'all with this for the night. We are man, we are crowning leaders and we are developing followers. Where back in the day we was developing leaders and the followers will be following the leaders. But now we're just crowning people and anointing leaders and making people that who ain't really earning it or putting in the work to have that. You know what I'm saying? And people should look at that as you know what I'm saying? People used to be prideful about that. You know what I'm saying, Jamal? Like being a team captain or being on the leadership council, and it used to make you want to do the right thing.
You got to earn that shit in practice, though, bro. It wasn't because your mom was a team mom.
At the end of the day,
yeah, you went inside drill and you laid Rydell, and your teammate said, "That's the leader. That's the speaker.
Yes,
that's the speaker." Because when
it
comes time for violence, he's leading the violence.
1,000%. So I think that's one thing that I think everybody could be aware of. Just because you ain't the leader don't mean you don't have to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got to be a world full of followers. Man, that's what social media making us to be.
Man, stop chasing the clout, man, and just put your head down and work, man.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say this too,
man, work, man.
At the signing day, look, we don't need no more rappers. So just because you ain't making it football, I don't think I'm about to rap and trap. Because you gotta do some illegal shit these days. You gotta do some illegal shit to be a real rapper. You're gonna go to jail. And guess who always recruiting? TDCJ. They always recruiting, bro.
They give out full rides.
Man, look here, bro. You know what I mean? My partner's got full rides at TDCJ.
Man, all I can tell him is this. If you're doing something you ain't got to do, you're going to have to commit a felony to protect it. In the process of committing a felony, protecting another felony, it becomes what's called a capital crime. what comes with a capital crime is the thing that I'm gonna leave y'all with, that I always try to, what I tell kids. I don't tell kids about being scared of bubble or none of that bullshit, because if you a stepper, you a stepper. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who you should be afraid of. If you out here and you hustling, right? I'm gonna tell you the rules of the street. You can't let nobody take nothing from you, so you have to protect it. So now you protecting it. Now you got a gun on you, this and that, this and that. Now the people roll up on you. Now you going to jail. Or somebody takes something from you, pop them. Boom. Now you going to jail. Now Big Mama gets sick and a blood pressure going up. Something happened to Big Mama. Man, they ain't even gotta let you come to the funeral, big boy. They ain't even gotta let you go to the funeral.
You gotta be on good time for them to let you go to the funeral.
They gotta have enough people at the jail. They short on guards. They short on staff. You might not be able to go see Big Mama get buried. You might not be able to see your mama get buried. You might not be able to see your daddy get buried, because you're going to have to do whatever you got to do to protect whatever it is you got going on. And it ain't even worth it. You understand what I'm saying? They got, the money don't even add up. We ain't going to even talk about that, but the money don't even add up of what it costs. You got dispensaries on every corner now, right? So ain't nobody smoking crack. So you're going to be scamming, you're going to be stealing. So the whole thing is, man, it's all bad, man. Stay your ass in school, get you a trade, find you something you could do, man. Take care of your family, man, or go play some ball, man. Because playing football is a career.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes that's, man, you talking about everybody want to be the top 3% of all college athletes. College athletes are 3% of all athletes. It's a blessing to be that. And so if you, the other 97%, you're not a failure in life, bro. You're not a failure in life. Because you have learned hard work. You have learned the ethic, the ethics of getting through adversity. So, man, we don't need y'all rapping. I don't want to see a mixtape. My kids that I used to coach back, and I've been coaching 25 years in the community. 25 fucking years. Man, I ain't listening to that mixtape. I have never listened to that mixtape. Because I told them, bro, you better than that rap song. I don't care what you rapping about. You can be rapping gospel. That ain't what I kicked off in your ass. I ain't kick gospel in your ass. I kick hard work, forcing production. You hear what I'm saying, Jamal? We force production. That's what we put in front of you. So you ain't sit at that table and sign today. Man, look here. You got all the way till May to go to college. And if you don't go, it's cool, man. Go ahead, get you a trade. We in Texas. It's no reason no young, able-bodied person should be broke in Texas, especially if you live on the Gulf Coast with us.
Man, Donald Trump just went into Venezuela and snatched the president up out of there. Man, the job market finna go crazy, man. Go jump in somewhere, man. Go make you some money, man. Work your 7-12. But check this out. Man, they gonna want to take a half follicle from you. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna want to take a half follicle from you, man. Can't call nobody, tell them get you no job, man. You trying to go use some shampoo. You trying to do this. You trying to go in there with a Wizardinator, man. Be on the up and up, man. Don't go in there doing nothing crazy, like I say, man, because now you bullshitted around and you told your mama you was doing good in school. You was failing all your classes. You told coach, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to play football. You was skipping out on track. You wasn't lifting weights. So now reality finna hit you in the face. Because a lot of people that's not going to school. It's a lot. It's a lot. And the big time dreams that y'all had, I don't know if y'all see it, got kids staying in college for 8 years. You got kids staying in college for 7 years. They done made a career out of being at school.
Because they got the game.
I wouldn't leave the money neither. If you're gonna pay me $200,000-$300,000, I'm gonna stay there and soak it up as long as I can too. So what you gonna have to do is you gonna have to figure it out, because you bullshitted the whole time. And you want to tell coach what you don't want to do, then your mama and your daddy going up there raising all kind of hell. Now you a renegade. So that's what's going on with a lot of y'all too. You cussed out the coach and told him he can't coach, can't do this, and kiss your ass and this and that. And now you go and run up there to the school and want this same man to stick his neck out there to help you get recruited.
Oh, but hold on. Before they even come talk to the coach, they looking at that kid and then transfer 3 times, 2 times.
Attendance. They looking at attendance. They looking at
that. I'm telling you, they looking at that. And they putting flags on kids. They say, if they'll leave that high school, I know they'll leave that college. It's bad enough they already plan to have you for a semester. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, this mad hustle, y'all. We back. Man, look here. How I feel to be back, y'all. How I feel to be back.
Man, it feel good, man. It feel good, man. Like I say, I've been sitting and just kind of watching, man. I hear everybody talking every day and spewing a whole bunch of nonsense and bullshit, man. And I say, man, I see the kids that's working, and it ain't no secret, man, when you see Ohio State offer Benny Easter. It's no secret when you see Alvin, and every day is somebody else coming in and they offering them, man.
And this is the thing, they look the part, bro. Like, man, you know, I walked past Alvin, and that motherfucker Chaz was like, man, it's Alvin right here. Now I looked up, that motherfucker Alvin and grew 2 inches from when the season started, bro.
Man,
damn.
Some kind of way.
Quarterback at? His quarterback back there looking like he 3 years deep in college. This boy finna go back to high school.
Man,
quarterback, man, what's the boy name? Man, that boy looked like he a junior in college. Man, he's sitting back there. Man, look here. Go. Hey, you was you at C King Deshae this past weekend?
Oh, I left out somebody else too that y'all gotta go watch, man. BJ LaFleur is must see TV. He must see TV. Must see TV, man. BJ LaFleur at Shadow Creek. He played quarterback. He played basketball too. His daddy is Brandon LaFleur. He BJ LaFleur. Yeah. So, yeah, look him up. Him.
Hey, we gotta send prayers to a kid too, man. Out of Dickinson. My partner's son, man. He got into a wreck. I ain't gonna pull all that up, but man, out of Dickinson, he's a hooper. His name TJ. Man, let's pray for him, man. Let's pray for him and pray for his family. Man, he got a bad car wreck. I reached out to the daddy. You know, his dad is my hood partner, man. We from the trade. So I told him anything he need, let us know. You know what I'm saying? They good. He said, man, we need prayers. When we releasing our kids out here in this world, that's the hard part. And our kids don't understand why we so overprotected over them. Because we know how hard this world is. We know how rough this world is. So, man, prayers for TJ at Dixon High School. Prayers for Dixon basketball, man. Y'all keep it up, man. And
coming to a gym near you. My daughter got her last week. Next week, a basketball. Man, I'll be in there to go and check out a couple of these kids, man, just to see them. And man, I'm ready for 7-on-7 to see who's gonna do what, man. Whenever I get,
we going to Vegas this weekend. Quiz already on the highway, so that's what we're gonna be broadcasting it. Your boy coached 7-on-7 last weekend, man. I went 3-0, man. Jumped out there, got dead on their ass too. We ain't did. I got some smoke from somebody else some smoke too. I gave them that smoke. But man, shout out to Chaz and Cat, 15U. They won the championship over there. Man, shout out to all the trainers, man, because I don't think you noticed, but if you track training, 7-on-7 and basketball all started at the same time. Baseball too, baseball training. Soon as football was over with, it seemed like all the other sports started right after. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do in the summertime, but it seemed like they went, but most people get mad like, damn, man, they ain't giving them kids no rest period. And I look at the other side of it like,
ain't no resting. Like we
people got right to it. Like speed training, they was right at speed training. Track, they was right on the track. 7-on-7, they went right. Man, bro, you might have had one cold 7-on-7 tournament. Man, you got 3 cold 7-on. By the time it get warm, 7-on-7 over with. Yeah, and track right now. You seen what Mitchell did. You seen what Superman did. He on the track right now. So y'all better catch up, man. Y'all better catch up, man. But hey, this is a Mad Hustle podcast, man. What you got to say before we get up out of here, Jamal?
Man, I just want to tell everybody, man, be safe out there, man. I want to tell y'all this here too, man. My son went to a party, man. This is probably about a month ago, and he told me he was going to a party in Harlem Clark, which I was kind of skeptical on that. Well, the Airbnb, watch these kids going to these Airbnb parties, man. I want to tell y'all that, man. And he wound up getting up out of there, man. 2 kids got shot. And it's been on the news every day because they finna start shutting down the Airbnb. Man, rest in peace to the young lady, man, from G County McKill, man, that lost her life, man. Drunk driver, man. Everybody be safe out here, man. It's crazy as hell out here right now, man. And man, you got people that don't have no decorum, no sense, man. We got people that's coming to Houston from everywhere, man. And just be careful, man. Be safe out here, man. Like I said, these Airbnb parties, man, watch out for it. Like I said, man, we used to go to dances and all that, man, and we have fun. And man, you know, we might fight and do this or that, man, but it was always mainly, you know, one person might have a 32 or a little 22 or 25 or something, man. You got these kids out here right now, man, they got 40s and everybody got 30 on it, and they got Dracos and all kind of shit, man. So it's people getting hurt out here, man. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. Just to be aware is to be alive, man. Stay on your pivot at all times, man, and don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, tell you how to watch over your kids, man. There's no such thing as being overprotective in these days that we live in. Want to tell you, fathers, you know, it is good to you know, do everything with your sons. And, you know, we in football, we in baseball, basketball, man. Man, put your hands around your daughters too, man. And look over them, man, and make sure you being a father to your daughters as well, man, because it's crazy out here, man. The Epstein shit letting you see, man, that these people is crazy as hell out here, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's from one daddy to another one, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I got a daughter, man. I'm gonna do a life sentence for mine. So I advise everybody to do the same. Like I say, man, I'm enjoying watching my kids grow up, man. And like I say, man, we do this for y'all, man. Like I say, man, we could come on here and preach to y'all and tell y'all the stuff. We tell y'all, man, we try to get these people, man, and get them to get the information to y'all, man, so y'all can use and give you some news you can use, man, and understand that this stuff, man, it takes a village for these kids. It's real live money. Man, these kids are auditioning for jobs. Like I said, this is Indeed. Everything on your Twitter, on your social media, man, and your work that you put in and the workouts you go to, man, that's your resume, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep updating your resume daily, man. You never know who looking. We never too good for anything. Don't think the only place you can go to is Ohio State or Michigan. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that's gonna pay for your school and get you up out of your situation, man, that's where we going. And parents, man, stop being soft on these kids, man. We crippling them. Like I say, man, you go down that road, man, it ain't even no guarantee that your kid gonna be able to come to your funeral.
Right.
And they dying down there too. They down there smoking K2 and this and that. And like I say, man, it's a different time we live in, man. To be aware is to be alive. Everybody need to kind of know what's going on, and thinking that it's 1995 and 1998, man, the world is changing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't safe out here for our kids like it used to be for us. Like I said, man, we was fighting, man. You might have a 32, somebody might have a shotgun or something. So
and they gonna shoot it in the air, just break the fight
up.
You know
and or get their man. You know what I'm saying? You might get somebody get their man, but like now they gonna shoot up 30 people. So man, we just gotta be careful, man. Like I say, and it can happen anywhere. So it ain't just in South Park. It ain't just in Third Ward. It ain't just
it's in the suburbs.
It's in the suburbs.
It's in the $500,000 houses. They shooting.
It can happen anywhere, man. Seen a kid from the news been showing every day, a kid from Dickinson. They catch him sitting in the garage, and you seen them fools come around the corner with the bag on the Draco or whatever and shoot him in the, like, man.
Yeah, the bag is crazy. The bag is crazy.
Man, to make sure they catch the shells, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it's real out here right now. It's different. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's hard, but it's fair, man. Just each one, reach one, teach one, man. Do your part. You know what I'm saying? When you can, man, be a positive male role model, man. That's what we got to do a better job of doing too, man. You got people out here stealing pickle jar and chili Frito pie money, man, and ain't worried about the kids no more, man. Like, I came up in the era, man. I thank God for the people that helped me, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got people now that's all they care about is registration money, man. They don't give a damn about your kid. So, as I say, they care about the single moms and this and that. So I say, man, to each his own, man. I'm not judging. I'm just telling you, man, it's some snakes out here. Everything that glitter ain't, everything glitter and gleam ain't all what it look like, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You don't need to be at a 7-on-7 tournament every weekend. Now, if you playing for a cat and you got to go with Chaz out of town somewhere, or you going with credible people somewhere, man, it's easy to see the people that's credible, man. Don't fall for the banana and tailpipe, man. People telling you they need $800 from the little bullshit outfits that they got, man. Them uniforms cost $15. That bag costs $25, man. So, man, nobody need no $1,500 from you, man, to be doing that bullshit they got going on.
Hey,
I'm just telling you, man.
Deshae, what you got, Deshae?
Nah, I'm just excited. I think as an area, we moving in a good direction. I think it's a good energy around it, but now we just got to take another step forward and build off of it. Can't get stagnant. Like y'all said, we got all the resources we need at this point, and we got the people in place to be able to make certain things happen. So now it's all about work. I feel like that's the thing that's holding Black people back as a whole. We just got to get to work. We don't be wanting to work. Go get some stuff done at the end of the day. It's too much work to be done. There's always something you could do in all areas. So I ain't even what to talk. You see, I don't even be posting no videos or nothing. I'm working. That's all I want people who
Man,
work.
that's all it is, man. Like right now you should be grinding, man. Shoot you a couple of pictures, man, and put it out there, man. Right now, man, it's grind season, man.
Yeah, it's that time. Hey, but look, we taking attendance though, Deshae.
No, 1,000%.
Yeah, we taking attendance though. So
don't be calling nobody asking for no favors, and your ass ain't been doing shit.
Exactly.
Don't be having nobody stick their neck out for you, man. You know you ain't been doing what you supposed to do.
So as for me, I mean, I seen something that I was real like, I might be sick, man. But I tell you this, we didn't have an uptick of violence in the county, right? Gun violence. And it cost one young man their life. And what I'm saying is, when this ever ran out of style?
Man, and I'm going to say this here. I salute them two dudes that got mixed up. And you know why? Because it would have been easy for the one with the white to go get the strap when he was watching his other homeboy.
Or jump in when he was fighting the one in the black.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but that's how you know both of them probably did some time.
Yeah, nah.
And they dapped them up after. That's how I know they probably did. After he whooped both of them, dropped both of them, they both got up and dapped them up after he whooped them.
The thing is, when catching a fade wasn't good enough. You want somebody gone forever?
Man, they listen.
Like us men, they have become female emotional. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you about, you know why I don't like watching females fight? Because females will do anything in a fight. They will slice you everything. You know what? It was good watching men, not little boys, men fight because we gonna catch a fade. Look, Jamar bigger than me. He outweighed me by about 75 pounds. Hey, look out, Jamar. Man, I gotta look at you real quick. Organize. Okay, come on. Now the G's gonna say, hey, y'all put them phones up. Ain't no recording. They partners, they finna get their paper. And then, hey, if we catch one of y'all, matter of fact, back in the day, if you got caught talking about it, then they want to see what you got. Since you talking about
the violation. It's a violation. Hood business. But
so we don't have no rules. So now,
but like you said, the older people need to start being active and being outside.
You know, because this was understood with us. They don't listen to us. Like they done made it cool to say, if you tougher than me or you hit harder than me, I'm gonna shoot you. Like you look in the comments, you see it. Man, we ain't fighting nobody. Nobody fight no more. Bro, you a bitch.
Man,
I don't want you dead. I want to catch my fate. Let's prove our point. And guess what? You can make up at, the only reason why Zero and Trey beef will never die because they videotaped it. Yeah. See, where I'm from, the area I'm from, you pull out your phone and start videotaping, man, somebody want to look at you. Now let's videotape that. Man, stop the violence, man. We came a long way in Galveston County. a long way.
Yep.
Let's make fades great again. Catch your fade.
How can y'all shoot your cousin, dumbass?
You shooting your grandma, homegirl, grandson. That's what we doing down here.
You shooting somebody, and now your mama can't even go to bingo or go play cards with the lady no more because you done shot some damn body. They can't get on the bus and go to the casino no more. You done shot some damn body that everybody in your family know. That's how you know where he live at. Stupid. Yeah. Because y'all was cool.
And so like I said, man, the men are uber emotional. Man, bro, an ass whooping is just an ass whooping. But death, you taking somebody away from their mother, you taking a father away, you taking a mother away. Like, man, shoot your fade. This is what y'all need to do. If y'all want to whoop somebody, whoop everybody who pulled that phone out and start recording when there was a squabble.
Hey, check this out. Check this out, Tristan. We done with that. We ain't preaching to you no more. Man, go do what you're gonna do. Crash out, man. Take your ass to jail forever. Take your ass to jail.
The number one recruit, baby. They better USC, Florida State, and everybody else. You going to CDC is recruiting. Hey, fellas, I got Vegas this weekend. Deshae, where you gonna be at this weekend? He told me he's gonna be somewhere, but man, we out here, man. Man, Mad Hustle, we back, man. And look, hey, the people say we gotta go live in person. That's what Deshae told me. He said we gotta be in person. So we're gonna be at the new location at Faded Universe Barbershop in Clear Lake.
Okay.
They got the pool table, the bar, get faded up, all that. So our next episode, we will be in person live at Faded Universe. So
I'm with it.
Okay.
That's a nice drive. That's a closer drive for me. I'm with it.
Yeah, that's what we gonna do. And it's Mad Hustle, man. Man, the streets is real. The streets is back, man. Holla at the hood, man. And we fuck with y'all. Love y'all to death.
Mad Hustle Sports. Shout out to the Roman Noodle Babies and the Friday Night Content Creators.
Paid. It's that boy named Save. I'm cannon, escalate on 22-inch blades. A breast set of Gucci shades on my zigzag braids. Strutting on buttons, cutting low like a Southside fade. A superstar, he said bar, double, I bar. High class, superstar, is this who I are? My fingers, wrists, and chest is this. So ice, voted, not tighted. Every day, nice, team, sipping lean. The pro-represent thing. I'm candy green, looking clean when I'm out on the scene. Dropping screens in the whole world face. The Slim Douglas, South, know the North in the place. Drunk.